Wasted World of Sports. Ahoy! Odd Poppet, how are you there, mate? The new Rabbitohs supporter, Odd Poppet. See, we got him back into rugby league.
I look so yellow.
Fan of Coldplay, are you? Ollie is the best. Ahoy!
That's cool. Why do
Hang on. What if we increase brightness? No, that's too much. Oh, you're gone. Oh, because you're okay. I thought I invisibled you. Gamer Mel, ahoy! Hey, how am I supposed? If you leave the room, how am I supposed to fix this? Marley Prime, ahoy there, mate. Wasted World of Sports. Anyways, we're in for a cracking contest here tonight as the South Sydney Rabbitohs take on the Penrith Panthers. Now, if you saw my preview video on YouTube, then you'll know that I'm expecting a very close game. You'll be very excited to know, Odd Poppet, there's a very good chance here because you guys have got the super coach, Wayne Bennett. Bennett could provide a factor here. Now, if you did see my preview video, I've made a little bit of a change to my same game multi. I've added a fourth leg into proceedings. I've added Cody Walker because I just had a feeling throughout the course of the afternoon as Michelle tries to compose herself.
What? Those?
Well, because you buggered off while I was...
I had to. I was about to bit more cider everywhere.
You left when I was adjusting settings here. We're trying to de-yellowify you.
Did anyone see that?
So I added Cody Walker to the multi. I've just had a feeling throughout the course of the afternoon / early evening. Cody Walker, I thought about it. He's going up against essentially a rookie pairing of Jack Cole and Trent Toelau. And Cody Walker, if he was going up against Nathan Cleary, we've seen it time and time again. Nathan Cleary gets in that man's head like nobody else does. Without Nathan Cleary, I just reckon Cody Walker might back himself. So I've thrown Cody Walker in as a fourth one on my, initially it was a 3-legger. So
It's still I don't know. It's still he still could be in it. Even if he's not on the field. God. Ivan Cleary's coaching. Anyway. Still very yellow.
Well, it could be a case of pressure on Cody Walker, knowing that, okay, Nathan usually gets the better of me. He's not here tonight. Extra pressure now because, well, what excuse do I have?
Yeah.
The best player in the game is no longer playing.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. You know, you never know. All right. I don't know if anyone saw that, but cider and you.
Oh.
Did you not see what
I didn't see that. No, I was...
I'd taken a sip as you turned me into a ghost, and I just kind of loaded cider everywhere.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering what settings one would change to de-yellowify. You know what else is happening there on your camera is whenever red, well, more red than that, but whenever like that Macca's commercial pops on the screen, there you go.
Yeah, I know. I get the red
kills
colour. Do I need to move more into the light, perhaps?
No, that's never a good idea.
Thanks.
Oh no, 'cause I meant walking into the light is like death. Is what I meant. See, there's there's James's orb.
Oh God. Oh yeah, that's my mum's orb.
That's what he saw. The Macca's ad
week.
projecting the green screen. What happened?
Oh, too funny.
Okay, so do you want to run through your multi while I go grab more drinks for myself?
Sure, if you grab more drinks to me. Glass. Well, the bottle is, yeah. The wine glass or champagne glass. Thank you. Who's in my multis? I put on 2 multis, and as soon as I told Dan who was in my multis, he laughed at me. Because he's like, well, at least 6 of those people aren't going to score, which is basically all of my multis. So my first one, I've got anytime try scorer. I've got Jack Whiten, Alex Johnston, and Daine Laurie, who apparently is playing injured, so he'll probably be out, and I'll get a sympathy bet back. So I'm really, really good as usual. And I thought I had time too. I thought I was putting on good multis. In In my other multi, I've got Jai Gray, Alex Johnston, and Paul Alamotti. So we'll see how those pan out. What about you guys? Mogul Master, ahoy. Where's the guy? He'll be back soon. Sorry. Gamer Mel, ahoy. Jim Condon, ahoy. Sean Nickera, ahoy.
Yes, it's all right. I didn't transition.
Where the
I'm
guy?
here.
Where the guy? Oh, we're not watching this.
Not. What's the time? 3 minutes.
You. I was doing something.
3 minutes till kickoff.
Absolutely.
MCL Panthers to win.
Yes, Mogul Master. That was a bit mean.
9 HD.
All
Here we
good.
go.
All
Oh,
good.
what's
Ahoy,
this?
ahoy. Ahoy, Dan Jam. How are we? Good morning.
Dan Jam. Ahoy,
And
mate.
Odd Pop It. I may have said ahoy. I may have missed it. I apologize. Hammer has asked you a question. That other one, not Twitch, TikTok.
MCL Panthers 2 losses in a row. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't see 3 in a row either. So I've tipped Panthers. Oh, by the
But
way,
then to be totally fair, we've also said multiple times about winning. Can't see 2 in a row. Can't see 3 in a row. Can't see 4 in a row. Talking about premierships, of course.
should have been 5 in a row.
Oh God, I've got this list of things that
You
I'm
don't
like,
bring
don't
up?
bring up, and I've let it slip. Natalie Green, ahoy there.
Oh, Pop It, welcome back. You missed me missing saying hi to you, so hello again. Natalie Green, ahoy! Yeah, no, I tipped the Panthers tonight. I think the Rabbits will put up a good fight. But I tell you what, Latrell Mitchell was looking extremely fit in the on the training field. They had some vision of him before. He's obviously not playing tonight. I think he's back in round 5. But yeah, he seems to be getting over that injury quite well, and he's being very fit. And I think team.
It really is. We've talked about it a couple of times in the earlier rounds and
ahoy.
in the preseason. And it was something that we did bring up about how trim and fit Latrell's looking like a beast. Can that translate to on the field, though? That will be the thing, won't it? Ready for kickoff here. Panthers and the Rabbitohs. Referee blows his whistle. We're off and running. Panthers with the kickoff. They're wearing... Oh, I thought they'd wear their pink uniforms tonight. So I tried to colour match.
Started.
Big defense on the first hit up. South's 10 meters out from their own line.
Yeah, MCL. Cowboys only won the comp because of Ben Hunt. Like, let's be real. Whom I can never hate.
Why
Lee
not?
Martin.
He literally
haircut.
cost your team a premiership.
I know. And he helped put the nail in the coffin against New South Wales, and yet
Mhm.
I still can't hate him. Why?
Wow. Jeez. Big defense on this opening set of 6 from the Panthers.
Thanks,
And the Roosters
Judah.
will be clearing this from just outside their own 30. Back for Humphreys. Puts a big, solid boot on it. Not much of a crowd for a Thursday night.
I think it's raining
Probably
in
rainy.
Sydney too.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's living in southeast Queensland at the moment, but oh my God, would it stop raining? Like,
Sorry. That was an early test for Daine Laurie. We know that he's coming into this game nursing a little bit of a niggle, but he seemed all right after that one. He got worked out. Oh, thank you, Trudeau. Yeah, cheers.
How about Alara? How does she look?
Here's
Yeah.
Martin cutting back in field. Quick play the ball. Kenny catches him napping. Brings it inside the 40. Here come the Panthers. A minute and a half in. 5th and last. 35 out. Back to Toelau for the kick. They might have been slightly offside there. A step taken down by the Panthers and held up. Well defended there. And were they offside? No, referee just blowed the whistle nice and hard.
Blew the whistle nice and hard.
20 meters out from their own line, and the Rabbitohs start their set, the whole half basically so far. It's been going for so long, but
all
every
2 minutes. All 2 minutes.
all
in this
2
game.
minutes have been played down the Rabbitohs' end. All the
Oh.
Rabbits.
That very pretty boy.
That would. I thought that was Jenkins, but no,
Yeah.
Jenkins is out there.
It's gonna pop.
What's happening?
This is gonna pop.
Very abrupt. Hey,
Pop loud.
fifth and last now. The Rabbitohs up to halfway.
See?
And
See?
the clearing kick. Backing up is To'o. And the
See?
little tank is under it. And a
Puppies.
good, strong carry. 25 out from their own line here, the Panthers. Jenkins getting involved in some hard work. Out of territory. Up to the 40-meter line now. There's Alamotti. He's probably in a lot of people's try-scoring multis.
Mine. One of mine.
And Moses Leota up over halfway. The
Yeah.
Panthers are making field position way too easily at the moment. Wayne Bennett will not be happy. Fifth and last. Yo held up. Short side play for the Panthers. Toelau spills it.
Oh,
Doesn't get the kick away. He got a one step ahead of himself. And down goes the ball.
Trainer ahoy, welcome. Oh,
Oh, that's going to be a nice screen if it was set up properly.
hey, it's Saturday. No, I'm kidding. Does anyone remember? Do any Australians remember that show? Matt, ahoy.
Of course we do.
hey, it's Saturday. Or are we really showing our age there?
No, it had a long.
Yeah, till like the mid-90s. Oh, and the Rabbitohs are off down the side.
Cody Walker calling for it back in field. They put the kick in. Just needs a bounce. Walker fires it back. And that was a try for all money there if they got the bounce. Paddy Colkin, ahoy. Rock my balls, ahoy there. Hey, 222, ahoy. And Henzy Penzy, ahoy.
Yes, rock my balls. I don't know what's going on with the lighting tonight.
The Panthers survive an early scare there.
Matt, Dan's doing something to the screen. He's fixing something up, so get that sorted. He'll get that sorted.
Depends what he's.
He just
referring
said
to.
refresh the screen. How's the volume, everyone? Everyone hear us all right? We're good? Chatting away? I like glow? I look like I'm either very sun-kissed or...
Oh, we'll come back to that because the Rabbitohs, I didn't realize they've got the ball 5 meters out.
Oh, didn't you see what happened?
No, short restart. Rabbitohs claimed it, I'm guessing.
No, I didn't see the restart, but it was a dropout.
Yeah.
Line dropout because
All Panthers up quickly here. The 6 again.
what's his
And
name?
Cody Walker takes the line on.
That guy. He flicked it
That
back
guy.
over the sideline
Oh, yeah,
straight
yeah.
into a
No, I-
Panthers hand who ran it over the dead ball line.
I saw that. Slow play the ball here. Rabbitohs on the attack. And putting the head down is Tallis Duncan. He's almost lost his pants.
Yeah, Rabbitohs jocks on.
Walker puts the grubber kick through, needing it to sit up for Kalaumatangi. And wouldn't you know, Keon Kalaumatangi have the son of a bitch in my multi every single week, apart from this one, because he hasn't been scoring tries.
And he scores the first try. Panthers look a bit, oh yeah, there we go. It was out on the off the restart.
That's
Terrible.
the part that I missed out.
Terrible restart. Who did that?
Jeez, they had them stretched there, attacking out on the left. The Panthers right edge defense.
Panthers
We've talked about that a few times in the pre-games for their opening matches so far, and they've been caught short again there. But Cody Walker decided to take the risk, put the grubber kick through. And again, we talked about it in the preview video. The Panthers, every single round so far, early tries within the first 10 minutes.
dirtiest trainer. The green from your that graphic the same color as my hair. I'm trying to strip the blue out of my hair, and it's just god awful moldy color at the moment.
Oh, so it is actually slightly green.
My hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't put blue in it in like
that
6
would
months.
that would be wreaking havoc with the chroma key.
Oh really?
Well, it removes green.
Cause
And it removes anything remotely like green.
it's been
As
this color for a
the
while.
conversion is successful, and the Rabbitohs lead their 6-0. And well, there's one off my. I do have a multi on that's not on the screen.
Wait.
And it's the same multi that I put up in the preview video on YouTube. It goes for 6 legs. I had the Panthers winning, Rabbitohs to cover the line, Rabbitohs to be leading after 10 minutes. And then the try scorers on top of that. I've got to say, even though I tipped the Panthers, this is a very good start for my multi.
Very good
Not
stuff.
not the multi that's on the screen.
The other one.
Yes.
The other one.
The one from the preview video on YouTube.
His look.
Oh, jeez. Sorensen's down. Sorensen is rattled after that. He can barely stand up. Looking very wobbly. A lot of concern there from Isaiah Yo. Oh, he's copped an elbow unintentionally, by the way.
Stray elbow from that Isaiah Tass. Stray elbow as he kind of swung around in the tackle and copped him right in the head. So,
well, this is not good for the Panthers. Sorensen, he'll be leaving the field for HIA, surely.
yes, you need to take him off.
If he's not taken off, independent doctor for sure.
No, they've raised their hands. Independent. They've got it. Oh, yeah, that was unintentional. Very unintentional.
Oh, completely unintentional.
Happened to be caught in the. Did you hear about Nas breaking old mate's jaw last week in his own team?
Hear about it? We saw it.
Yeah, well, that was the outcome for anyone that missed it. Yeah.
And obviously there will be no Nick Meaney tonight.
Nope. Alberto, ahoy, Sam. He didn't do that on purpose.
Jake Ponchi screaming at the top of your lungs for the Rabbits try. I'm sure that Odd Poppet is as well. No doubt about it. I think I need to buy a second camera exactly the same as the fifth and last. The Rabbitohs kick downfield, and Laurie spills it. Has he spilled it backwards? It's called a knock on.
You have absolutely got more
wow.
You've absolutely got more human color than I do right now.
The Panthers very, very prone. We talked about it in the preview video. I know I keep referring to it, but
that was terrible.
Well, and to be fair, he's probably knocked that back, but I mean they call those every day of the week, don't they?
They do. They do. Ivan's being extremely impressed to start the game.
Well, Daine Laurie, in fairness, was a risk. They've got players there capable of filling in the roles that they need to fill in. And why go with a player that is potentially nursing a niggle? I don't quite understand it.
He's got that thigh strapped up so much, and yet it's still not as big as some of the other thighs on the field. Skinny little legs.
Bunny is on the attack now. 20 meters out there is Toelau.
Oh, no. I'd pop it. Getting sick.
10 meters out. They go left. They've had success here. Jai Gray sends it out to Whiten, to Alex Johnston. And Alex Johnston, don't tell me.
Did he just hurt himself?
Well, hopefully he scored the try first. Oh, I'm so selfish.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex Johnston's just come back from injury, and it looks like he's busted his shoulder.
It looks like he's busted something.
But has he scored the try? That's the crucial thing for me.
Well, it came up with try, so we'll see. That is not the crucial thing. It's whether Alex Johnston is.
For me, I said
he is absolutely not in good sorts there.
And here's a replay. The Rabbitohs lined up to the left again. The Panthers in all sorts on that right edge defense. Alamotti caught way too far in field. Johnston dives for the corner.
I think him and Daine Laurie. Daine Laurie got a little bit good there.
Oh, that just jammed into the oy. It just
Ew.
jammed into the turf. Try is confirmed. So there's a tick off the multi. Which one is it? That one, I think. Have yourself a nice cold beverage, Alex Johnston.
Yeah. Off to
Gina,
the showers.
Gina Ferracini, ahoy.
I think that shoulder's.
Oh, well, this is so Alex Johnston, literally just back from injury this game.
Oh,
He's going to tough it out. I mean, you would want to, wouldn't you? You would absolutely want to tough it out. You've just come back from injury.
Yeah, but you don't want to tough it out if it's going to make you like if playing out this game means that you miss more weeks on the sideline if you irritate it more, or you know what I mean.
Humphreys from the sideline hooks it horribly, and it stays 10 points to 0. I know exactly what you mean, but it's just, I mean, try telling that to him. He's
Yeah.
just
Oh,
come back.
look, I absolutely get it. I've tried telling that to non-professional sports players. Like, you've just come back from injury. You've niggled something again. How about you just don't, so that you don't hurt it even further and end up off the field even longer? Like, it just seems to be a little bit, yeah. Anyway, Odd Poppet, hope you're feeling all right, mate. El Bato, you're supporting the Titans this week. Who are the Titans playing?
Roosters.
Who are the Raiders playing? Cowboys.
Cowboy. Oh, jeez.
I
Flip a coin on that one.
I tipped the Raiders to win by 22. And you're like, flip a coin.
Back underway. The Rabbitohs. 11 minutes gone. Rabbitohs up 10-0. So, well, there's that part of my bet done.
Oh, excuse me.
Breaking news. This will be Sorensen. Ruled out.
Category 1.
Well, the Panthers.
They're very looking, they're in tatters at the moment, aren't they?
They are, aren't they? Is it just that 4 should have been 5 in a row? Oh, and now firing up is Luke Garner. Yeah, they're under their skin here at the moment. All these years of dominance finally taking its toll injury-wise. They've had a pretty good run with injuries over the season. It's finally starting to crack.
Why? Because Nathan Cleary's played every single game, and Liam Martin, and
they haven't lost this amount of people. I know it's only a HIA, but he's going to be ruled out next week.
Yeah. Luai, they've all been injured.
All at once?
Yeah.
No, never.
Yes.
No.
They've been under strength.
Oh, I nearly had the t-shirts back available tonight too, specifically because it's an understrength Panthers team.
Oh yeah, Dan Jam. Good question. Game of Mel. Did you make it to Adelaide? Was that last weekend gone, or is that this weekend? You were looking at flights after your epic win.
After the big win. Guy Gray now takes them on. Slightly high contact. They are really loving that left-hand edge on attack here. The Bunnies, the Panthers, susceptible. Right, we've talked about it a fair bit. 5th and last now, the Rabbitohs. 15 out from the line. Back for Humphreys to kick. It's too heavy, and this will be an easy take in the end goal for Jenkins. 7 tackle set incoming. Leaving tomorrow. Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah, Lincoln, we don't go out to be commentators, so cheers. Thanks for reinforcing that we're doing our jobs. But thank you, El Bardo.
Up to halfway, Brian To'o with a nice strong carry. 77% possession to the Bunnies. Domination in the opening 13 and a half minutes. Yo takes the line on now. Toelau to Liam Martin. Quick play the ball. And they've got numbers down their short side. Toelau doesn't seem to know where to go, though. And he's held up in defense. 5th and last. 30 meters out. Jack Cole changes direction, puts the boot up. Contestable kick, and it's been bobbled by Martin. Back to Leota. Theo, and they've got this ball alive now. The Panthers come down the left-hand edge. Jenkins gets it back in field. Oh, it's on here for the Panthers. Cole puts a second kick through, and who is that? Gliding across. Was that Kalaumatangi? I believe it was.
It wasn't a great kick. I was like, the Panthers can make something out of absolutely nothing here, and that's why you never discount them. But they, terrible kick there.
Taupo, ahoy there.
Taupo, ahoy.
That was a beautiful piece of work there from Keon Kalaumatangi. Not only has he scored a try, there he is, saving them as well, potentially.
Yeah, look, it looks pretty simple, but terrible kick. But
it looks simple, but I can tell you, Reece Walsh wouldn't have been there. Daine Laurie takes this one. And a sarcastic cheer goes up around the ground as well from the Panthers supporters.
JJ, ahoy. Welcome.
Oh, wrapped up and taken down. Oh, there's Latrell. Look at him looking so buff.
He's always going to have that baby face, though.
I can't wait for him to get back. Oh, can you? I can't imagine Latrell with a beard.
He gets that little mo.
He does, yeah.
The baby face on top of all those muscles kind of looks. Trell, we love you.
Inside Rabbitohs territory, the Panthers.
Timaru? I know people from Timaru.
Cole puts the kick up. Was he taken out after the kick? They're very strict on that these days. No.
I think I've said that before.
And poor little Jai Gray. Oh, he's...
Oh,
poor service then. Humphreys, who had to dive forward to take the catch. Bunnies just 10 points to 0, 16 minutes gone over the Panthers. I thought that they might have had their tails up a little bit more than this. They seem a bit flat during this phase of the game.
I mean, the Panthers did have that run on to them, so they're thinking, you know, you never let them.
Jai Arrow has stayed down here. He does love a good milk. Fake Slim Shady, ahoy, mate.
Wait. Arrow? That guy?
I resist the urge. I resist the urge every single time Fake Slim Shady's in the chat room.
To what?
I think we all know.
Sing the song?
No. Just to ask, will the real one stand up?
The
fake one's here.
You didn't beat the urge that time.
So Old takes the kick. Panthers back in possession. 30 out from their own line. Stephen Pope. Panthers are embarrassing this season. Well, in fairness, that man is in. We are 3 rounds in. And every single, well, not every single one, but most of their 4, should have been 5 premiership seasons, they've started like 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 win, 4 losses. It's far from alarming.
Yeah.
Mr. Barton, ahoy.
Absolutely.
That's Jamie.
Oh, okay. Trying to tempt me. Now the chat.
Toelau to Laurie, who taps it on. Alamotti goes back to claim it, but he slides over the sideline. The Rabbitohs repel that attack.
Oh, baby blue eyes. And dumb plays, though. You don't need to do it. Just catch the ball and take the damn tackle.
Well, it's that, what's the word? The presence that the calming, controlling presence that Nathan Cleary brings. I'm actually surprised that they didn't play Blaze Talangi tonight.
Isaiah Yow's got that calming. Got plenty of people on the field that can do that.
He's not the halfback, though. Problem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still got that leadership on the field.
You want your playmaker to be hard. Maybe they can sign DCE.
God, where is DCE going next year? That is the
Bulldogs, I say.
$0 question. No one actually cares.
Oh, I thought you genuinely wanted to discuss it. I say Bulldogs.
No, once I've seen it more than 3 times in my Facebook newsfeed, I don't care anymore. Like LaFlop's game-winning buzzer beater today.
Panthers make the tackle into touch.
Manhandling Jack Whiten over the sideline.
See how I just segue immediately away from basketball because I know where that.
Anyone see the Celtics absolutely dominate the Phoenix Suns today, even with KD getting a 30-point game?
Panthers early in the tackle count into Bunnies territory. 40 minutes out on play 3. They come left. Cole with a short pass off the hip to Garner. 25 out on this near side. And half a gap opens up for Lindsay Smith. It closes just as fast. They're 20 meters out here. They're going to run it here on the 5th and last. Laurie tries to put the fend on, but Cody Walker makes the hit.
Sometimes
And
I
that'll
wonder.
be a handover.
Sometimes I wonder if they're aware that it's the 5th and last. But,
Well, that's where the calming, controlling presence of Nathan Cleary would jump back into play again.
Yuki Rai. Seriously, did you
massive defense?
Did you bet on Phoenix? Like, come on, really? Even without JT.
The Panthers have decided this defensive set, they're going to go up a gear. The Rabbitohs pinned down inside their own 10. Now they bring it out.
Celtics have seen that without one of their superstars just basically play up. And they have KP back too. So.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that said 300. It says 30. I was going to say, they're offering me a sweet, juicy cash out here on that bet. But no, they're not. $30, but when the potential's 1,180. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Alamotti takes the ball, and the Panthers, that was a great defensive set. They'll be starting here about 35 out from their own line. Laurie angling back in towards the tackle. 20 and a half minutes gone. Oh, I should have had Rabbitohs to lead after 20 minutes. I think that paid even more. Smith with the offload to Yo. Toelau takes the line on, pops it back for Leota, who stalls and then gets going again. A nice little jink, would you call that? 2 tackles left. Yo to Kenny, who shows it inside, takes the line on.
They've brought things back
Toelau
onto
puts
their
the
playing
kick up.
field.
It's been taken and lost by the Panthers. Has it been lost forward or back? That could be the deciding factor here as Tungo fighting with Jai Gray over the grounding.
On up, no try.
This will be an interesting call. Liam Martin competing for the ball. He got up there, took it. Now, was this ball knocked out by Jack Whiten? No, it's just been spilt.
Did he facing away from the line?
Has it spilt backwards? It's
It's bounced off of his foot.
It's backwards into Whiten.
It's backwards and then it's come off of his foot. Oh, shit.
All right, so Liam Martin's claimed the ball in the air. Now it spills out, and yes, it's off his own foot. Knocks the ball on.
Knocks the ball on off of his foot. So that's a fabulous call there from the bunker.
I wanted to see the grounding. We're never going to know now. I wanted to see the grounding. That was interesting. Well, anyway, they've deemed it a knock on, which I think is crazy.
Bollocks. Bollocks.
How weird does it seem Michaeli Ravalawa in a Rabbitohs jersey?
I don't know. Weird? Where'd he come from?
Dragons.
Another team I pay absolutely no attention to.
Well, I think he left the Dragons, went to Super League, maybe. Maybe he went to Super League and come back. But the last time we saw him in the NRL, Dragons.
When was the last time we saw him in the
A couple years ago?
A lot of drinks.
There's been a lot of... Anyway. Oh, Kalamatangi looking to force the offload. Has it been taken by Coach? Well, that was surely forward.
That was a little bit forward and a little bit of a knock on, but you know.
Play on though, and here come the bunnies.
Yeah.
10 meters out from the line. They go left for Walker. Takes the line on. Gets it out to Gray. Gray with the grubber kick through. Daine Laurie tries to shadow it over the dead ball line. And Gray has tried to tap it back in. And this is the result for the bunnies. And hey, 222 is asking a question that we were kind of asking ourselves.
Who? What?
There in the YouTube chat.
Which one?
Hey, 222. Oh, no, sorry, Stephen Pope.
Stephen Pope.
Above.
Pope. How'd he knock on by foot? I have no idea.
Like that, apparently.
Apparently like that.
Just like that. Toelau goes short with the restart. It's a little too long, though. Oh, but what a hit from Thomas Jenkins on Ravalawa. Now, that's how you put the big man down. He's not happy. Ravalawa
Reckons he was in the air. Mate, you couldn't get in the air. Look at you. You
Much
did not
too
leave
heavy.
the ground.
15 meters out here, the Rabbitohs. Oh, excuse me. As Harvili. Apologies if that went through the microphone. Walker, inside ball for Kalamatangi. He wants a second.
Give me $5. Ahoy! We're still surprised.
Yeah.
What's up?
Surprised at the score.
Oh, you were dancing
said,
around there, and I thought you.
I was just
you were
in.
gonna.
I was in where my dog was.
Oh,
She's not
she's
in
out
here.
there.
A metre short now, fifth and last. Humphreys, a flat pass at best to Jairo, but the Panthers have repelled that attack anyway.
I think she left you. Not a bird's head.
Okay, good. Panthers inside their own 10. A nice run there from Jenkins.
Viv going to the Cowboys game on Saturday. Very nice. Someone else was going to a game in here for somebody on the weekend. Their first game, I feel like it was.
Their first game, yes.
I missed that in the YouTube chat. I saw it quickly, but you guys are very chatty this evening, which is fabulous, but it's hard to keep up sometimes.
Toelau kicks early from inside the 40. Has he got a good angle on it? No, it sits up for Jai Gray at the back. But they've chased through quickly,
JJ.
and they've taken him down just a couple of meters outside his 20, so that would be 22, Dan. Whiten in at first receiver on Humphreys. They're spreading the ball wide here, the Rabbitohs. Well, into the midfield is where it shuts down. 20 out from their own line. The Panthers looking to turn things around with that early kick straight out of the Cameron Smith playbook. Well, not really, because kick from dummy half, but theory of the early kick. That was Queensland 8 in a row, 101 there, the early kicks on play 3. Fifth and last, Rabbitohs on halfway, back to Humphreys to kick. Sends it high down the middle of the field. Laurie takes it. Penalty to the Rabbitohs for what? Don't tell me that was for contact on the kicker after he's put the kick away, because look at this. Oh, okay. He did try to go on with it.
That was stupid.
Yeah, he did try to go on with it, in fairness, Luke Garner. That was
all
silly.
you had to do was hold on to him. It didn't have to be a twit.
I only saw the initial thing.
Yeah.
The replay showed that second effort, which was just silliness there. Ill discipline. And the Rabbitohs are going to take the 2.
Luke Garner needs a smack upside the head.
Tonight would have been perfect to have the merchandise relaunch. Under strength, take the 2. They're all there tonight.
They're all there tonight. We got merch, by the way, if anybody ever wants some. Oh. Still harboring a small injury. It's getting better.
Cash out's gone down.
Well, it's surprising. He's pretty.
That is Jamie Humphreys, Rabbitohs halfback, and he's moving in to take this penalty goal. Puts it right down the middle-ish.
Girls get the girls.
But either way,
those baby blues.
But either way, it's 12 points to 0.
Mm-hmm. Give me $5. Come to Australia.
Minties. Good with Minties. I used to devour those, but I digress. Minties, Maru, Kinawari.
I'm like, where did you get Minties from?
Go Penrith brothers from PNG to make it. Yeah, we don't need to, but I thought it might be nice if there's some sort of formal PNG greeting. We could, yeah, because we get a lot of support from PNG. Cheers.
A formal, like.
And now the Panthers have put this out on the fall. Well, this has been an extremely ill-disciplined, error-riddled first half.
No, we're getting the merch store back up. Pop it.
Yeah, it was going to be tonight, but I ran out of time. And wouldn't you know, it's all happening tonight. Everything that we use as reference points to plug the merchandise is happening. You've got an understrength team. You've had a team taking a penalty goal. It's all there.
The 2.
Well, the Rabbitohs, fine touch 30 meters out from the Panthers line. And they go on the attack again. Another try here. Straight up the middle goes Harvili.
$5 as Dan was saying, the start of the last few seasons, they haven't won every game straight out of the gate. Shouldn't be too bad.
The crash ball for Harvili. He's over the line. He's driven back into the field of play now. Play 4. Couple of tackles left. The Bunnies going left again. And a nice pass out of dummy half has hit. Don't tell me it's Talau again. It's Talau again. He gets a double.
Not in our multis. And now he gets a double.
16-0 kick to come. That was set up from Mamazoulis, though. That pass came over. Oh, geez.
Game
Marley
over.
Prime.
Oh, my goodness me, Marley Prime.
You never say that about the Panthers.
That was the biggest man on the field again.
Oh, it was a mismatch.
100%.
And a beautiful ball. And great work there from Talau as well. Nice to see him in form. Might work his way back into the Origin squad. No?
Well,
Talau, why is Uber open on my phone? I'm not going anywhere.
ordering something?
No.
Panthers will make a comeback.
Oh my God, Marley Prime, you are throwing it out there tonight, aren't you?
I mean,
Conversion attempt. This time he gets it on target, Humphreys. And it's 18 points to 0. Captain Redbeard, ahoy.
3 better try. Oh,
Half the game to go.
yeah.
Plenty of time.
You open your phone. I open my mate.
Oh, fantastic.
And he plans on wearing to the game.
Right. Mogul Master 12, you needed Cody. Plenty of time left. There'll be plenty more tries in the game. Believe me. I mean, the Panthers are going to score at least 3. So.
You know what
I've just figured out who's going to the game with you now. Ravalawa with the hit up from the kickoff. Here come the Rabbitohs. Now they've got their tails up here, the Bunnies. This is what I was expecting from them when they were 10-0 up. They certainly have their tails up now. Matt LeBlanc up to the 40-meter line. 3 tackles gone. And now the 4th, they're up over halfway back in Panthers territory again. What are those stats looking like? Let's get those on the screen. It'll be one-way traffic at the moment. Jai Gray now.
Well, at the moment,
things for the 5th and last.
they did have a decent
Daine short side. Cody Walker
up the
puts
middle
the
of
kick up. And Laurie spells it forward. It's on for the Rabbitohs here. Havili carries strong. Daine Laurie has had a nightmare at the back. Full set of 6 now, a metre short. Here come the Rabbitohs again. Humphreys steps back into traffic. That's play 1.
Who do I need?
Jesus,
Whiten.
we need a few. We need quite a few.
Oh, the
Dave
strength of these
Mulally.
bunnies.
5 meters out, just to the right of the uprights. And they stay right. Gray in at first receiver. Out it goes for Tass. Cuts back in field. And the Panthers swarm him.
Honestly, have they been towing Mack trucks in their training runs? 'Cause
Well, you know, Wayne Bennett's the coach. He'll have them fit and firing.
they honestly, they
2
look
tackles
strong.
left. And here we go. Walker takes the line on. Out to Gray. Gray
Whiten.
holds the pass up. Gives it to Johnston, who swivels back in field. 5th and last. 5 meters short. Back it goes for Walker to put the grubber kick through. Laurie is struggling. He does get across and just takes it over the dead ball line for another goal line dropout. Daine Laurie, we knew that he's not 100%. He's playing like it at the moment, to be fair. Look at this. Look at him. He's really not running properly.
They
He
need
needs to come off at halftime.
get him off.
Now, the problem that the Panthers have, though, at the moment is
Play with an injury
Brad,
like that.
okay, Brad Schneider's on the bench, so I don't know what they do. When the teams were initially announced, they had Blaze Talangi in the 14.
Alamotti, that's who my other one.
So you bring Talangi on, play fullback, because you can't know any worse than Laurie's going in. Anyway, geez, I don't know what they do about that. Rabbitohs on the attack, 10 meters out. Mamazolas tries to milk the 6 again. Ashley Klein's having none of it.
Actual.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but Asmawali on the crash ball plants it down beside the post. It's 22 points to 0.
Wow. Well, we were hoping for a bit of a nice close game, a bit of excitement.
Oh, it'll still be a close game. Don't you worry. This will still be a close game in the end.
Who is that? He's not in my multi.
No, that's David Moali. They're doing it through the forwards. Apart from Alex Johnston's try, it's been Kalaumatangi with 2 and Moali with 1, the prop and the second rower. Zach Spencer says, nice predictions today. Talking about my preview video. With the Panthers starting slowly, easy money. Cheers, Zach. Yeah, I've got to say, I'm pretty happy. I'm still going to call him what I call him.
You're in Parramatta jocks, I'm sure.
$22 points to 0. A simple conversion incoming will surely make it 24. Humphreys converts. 24 points to 0. I'm glad I didn't go anywhere near overs unders for this one. Got a feeling it might be overs. Trey on TikTok says, I chose Keon for a double. Well, you lucky son of a...
Very nice. Very nice.
Where to go? Like, just go through
being under.
go through any Rabbitohs streams from last season. Kalaumatangi is in pretty much 90% of the multis on Bunnies games.
Mm.
And he's just been so quiet. I haven't had him in, and here he goes scoring a double. Bloody hell, wouldn't you know? And they are full of running now. The Rabbitohs, Jai Gray almost goes his way through.
Jai Gray, that's the other one in my thing.
30 meters out.
You know what? I tipped the Panthers to win, but I think in both my multis got 2 Rabbitohs to score and 1 Panther to
I did
score.
notice that. I didn't draw attention to it, but much noticed it. Up to halfway here on play 4.
30-4 at halftime, 6 minutes for 2 more tries. Or someone's having a little bit of a limpy limp in the middle of the field there. Sound like I'm talking to my dog.
Oh, that is Harvey. 5th and last down that left edge. They're loving it there. Cody Walker puts the kick up.
Well,
pressure
why
on
wouldn't you?
Laurie.
Especially if Daine Laurie is not having a good game.
And he's not, but in fairness to him,
He's injured.
he's
he shouldn't
injured.
be out
He
there.
should not be out there. No.
He took that one
100%.
all right, though.
He should not be out there.
Oh,
I don't understand the change. I really don't. I mean,
what will Daddy
Oh,
Cleary
that's-
be saying at halftime?
oh,
Oh,
no, and a forward pass that's been spilt anyway. It's just not happening for the Panthers at the moment.
Shock up.
There's 27 rounds of the competition, so or thereabouts. So whoever it was in the YouTube chat earlier that was very brazen in
Marley
their bottom,
Prime.
in their bottom 4 prediction.
Jobbing you in, Marley Prime.
There is a long, long way to go. Well, here come the Rabbitohs anyway, looking for their other try. Who was it said 30-4 at halftime? The Rabbitohs could go 30 here.
See you later. Hey, we'll see you. Oh, I so almost said next Saturday. But we went. We will see you tomorrow night. We've got the Broncos
Gray
game.
steps back in field, puts the pass over to Alex Johnston, one-on-one with Laurie.
Oh.
And Laurie's done well to just shadow him over the sideline there. And the
Alex-
Panthers survive. Liam Martin's down in back play too, by the way. Very slow to get up.
Alex Johnston is very much favouring that arm. If he wasn't worried about that arm, he'd be flying over the try line, I think, trying to do one of his Superman dives. But I think he's very much
Can we get a
coddling his own
timestamp?
arm.
Can we get a timestamp here?
Why?
I think you're absolutely right. Cool.
Good. James, where's James? You need to hear this.
If he being Alex Johnston were fully fit and trusting his own body at
Oh,
the moment.
Exactly. He's not
He
trusting his own body.
He absolutely would have Superman for the corner.
He's babying that arm, even on that intercept. Look at how he's holding it. He's running around like this. I don't know if you can see my arm. Back for the camera.
And
he's running around like this.
The Rabbitohs have taken the intercept, so they're back on the attack. This is one-way traffic. 71% possession. I think there's possession. It's very small on my screen. Walker sending it right now. Ravalawa one-on-one with Jenkins, and he slips, and that is easy pickings for the Panthers defense. Oh, the referee's blown a penalty. Well, just to make matters worse now, the Panthers are giving away penalties.
I'm guessing they call that held, which is kind of what I thought that they may have, but still.
Yep.
Oh,
No way is that held.
that's not held. That's a bit.
And to add insult to injury, Ravalawa with the touch finder.
That's a bit. Yeah, that's a bit crap.
2 minutes to go till the break.
Well, we might get to 30, as someone just said in the chat about 30. But I don't know if we'll get to 30 to 4.
No, if the Rabbitohs score here, that will be half time.
Oh, I know. Ashley Klein, that was bloody terrible.
To Whiten. Whiten takes the line on.
I wouldn't mind if Jack Whiten or Jai Gray went over, though.
Who do I need? Oh, Cody Walker.
That would really help my multi.
Walker to Matt LeBlanc. 5 meters out here. A bit more right in front of the post. They go left again. Gray to Whiten.
Hey, one of you go over.
Daine down the short side. Jai Gray goes over the line, but he's held up.
Oh.
And he's over. Jai Gray has scored.
Look, I tipped the Panthers, but that helps my multi.
28 points to 0.
Woohoo!
And Jai Gray, well, all 4 foot tall of him. He's 40's way over. That was Daine Laurie involved there. Daine Laurie caught out.
Oh.
Alamotti slow to get back, and he got in Tunga's way. He got in his own defender's way. Daine Laurie was brave. Oh, boy. Never, ever underestimate a Wayne Bennett coached team. He had a plan, and that plan is coming to fruition perfectly for the Rabbitohs here.
28-0.
Yep. Lots of penalties, lots of errors. A very error-riddled and ill-disciplined first half here from the Panthers.
All right, so I need Paul Alamotti to score, and that's one of my multis on.
Nice.
Or I need Jack Whiten and Daine Laurie, and you're right, Daine Laurie does not look like scoring at all.
Oh,
so
Humphreys hooks the conversion.
28-0.
28-0 at halftime. What a half of football by the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, I was going to say it wasn't really a half of football by the Panthers, but
No, they just weren't allowed in it. 72% possession.
look, if Alamotti scores, absolutely. You know?
Oh, pop it. Thank you very much, sir.
Cheers.
Grab a bevy on me. Happy the Rabbits showed up today. Yeah, cheers, mate. That's your team. It was a disappointing first game for you, but whoops. Well, that was the wrong screen. It was a disappointing first game for you, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Nelson, this is not the real Panthers.
No, it's not. It's talking about who the Rabbits don't have. Okay, let's talk about who the Panthers don't have, shall we, Brace?
I feel like there's an agenda tonight. I'm not going to lie.
No agenda. Oh, Stephen Pope. I don't think the Panthers fans are that fair weather. Not up to 4, should be 5 premierships, bro.
Oh, that'll be absolutely fine. It's round 4, people. It's round 4. There's half their spines missing.
That's
That'll be
a
fine.
really bad green screen. Him on the field. It just
I
looks
didn't see.
terrible.
I was
But,
going to say, like, ours ain't that job either.
Ours is better than his. Yeah.
Latrell
What?
back next week. I can't wait to see Latrell
Yeah.
back.
Sean Nickera and what? Queensland didn't do that for how many years in a row?
Oh, what do you want about now?
Oh, I was just kind of some of the chat.
What do I miss? What do you want about?
Cowboys versus Dolphins.
I've got to find it. I've
No,
got to
is
find
that
what this was.
is that on tomorrow night?
Holy hell. Who? Dolphins, Broncos? Yeah.
Dolphins, Broncos. Give me $5.
And Rooster. We talked about this earlier.
We did, and
Rooster-
we've forgotten already. I tell
Titan.
you.
Rooster Titan.
Roosters, Titan, Dolphins, Broncos at Suncorp Stadium. It is going to be wet,
Okay,
extremely moist.
another home away game for the Broncos.
Yes,
Yippee.
one of those.
Yeah,
what
DJ
else are they going to
Shaq,
do? Go
ahoy.
out to Redcliffe and play at home there?
Well, if they want a Redcliffe team in the where they should be playing. DJ Shaq, ahoy!
DJ Shaq, welcome, ahoy! Latrell's not back next week. I believe Latrell is back in round 5.
It's round 5 next week.
Oh, is it? Okay, well then, yeah, Latrell's back next week.
Timestamp. I want a timestamp on that. That's hilarious.
Don't you have a timestamp button?
No.
Kid.
No.
Who does things? People. Oh, quick, do your jigsaw puzzle. Oh, that's all right, DJ Shaq. It's not much of a party for Panthers. Not really. Round 4 next week. Round 5 next week. He's getting away from me already. NBA playoffs are in 3 weeks.
Joy.
I know. Joy.
What were you up to, DJ Shaq? Partying? Yeah, when was the last time the Panthers belted like this? Yeah, when was the last time they were missing half their spine? It hasn't really happened to them. I would say that the one that I remember was been against Parramatta, because Parramatta for a little while had the wood on the Panthers somewhat. They raced out to a big lead. It was very, very similar. Very similar situation, and the Panthers fought back from an impossible deficit to send it to Golden Point. The Eels ultimately ended up winning that game, but I can't remember the scores exactly, but it was an unwinnable game for the Panthers. Somehow nearly did it.
Pop it.
That was Nathan Cleary, though, was involved in that. No Nathan Cleary tonight, and the halves. I don't think Jack Cole, Trent Toelau has really worked. I don't know. Now, okay, part of me is like, Blaze Talungi didn't really work out with Jack Cole when that forced change against the Storm, but I feel like they did a bit better than this. I mean, if that game goes 10 minutes longer, the Panthers beat the Storm last week. So, I mean, it doesn't go 10 minutes longer. It's an 80-minute game, not a 90-minute game, so it is what it is. But I'm just saying, comparatively, I feel like that halves pairing that Ivan's obviously decided didn't work, it was better than this. I mean, Jack Cole and Trent Toelau. I thought Trent Toelau was a hooker, to be honest. That's where they've normally played him.
Captain Redbeard, the biggest comeback in the NRL was in 1998 when the North Queensland Cowboys came back from 26-0 down against the Panthers. And they won 36-28.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, it's on the sporting news. No, it's
On
right.
what?
Sporting news.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of the sporting news? It's like a News Corp shit.
Oh, News Corp. It must be true then. No,
Well,
that just seems really low. Is all 26. Very, very low.
Penrith have been down 24-8 with 24 minutes remaining.
Oh, I wonder, was that the Eels game? I wonder if that's the Eels game that I'm talking about.
They doesn't say who they were playing, but they won, obviously claiming a sensational 26-24 win. Oh, no, wait, they were talking about... Wait, 2023? No, that's the grand final. That was against the Broncos.
Oh, yeah, that was a good comeback, that one.
So the Penrith Panthers recovered from 32-6 against the Warriors to draw a game in 2009.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask next. Is that...
Why do all these comebacks involve the Panthers?
Is that comeback to win? The 26, the highest comeback to win.
They were down 32-6 against the Warriors, came back to draw the game at 32 all.
Yeah, so is 26 the biggest comeback to win outright? Is that what the... Because I said it seemed kind of low.
The grand final was a 16-point comeback to win.
Yeah.
But no, the Cowboys against the Panthers came back 26-0 to win 36-28. So they scored 36 points in the second half.
Yeah, so is that the highest comeback to
Yeah,
win?
that's what I'm saying. That's the highest comeback to come back and win.
But I'm pretty sure teams have come back from, or ultimately gone on to lose the game.
Yeah, they've noted the Sharks. The Sharks went from 22 down against the Dolphins before, and they lost 30-28.
That game.
So,
Matty Colkin, thank you very much for the heart me on TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, so 26 points. I mean, I don't think anyone's come back from 50-0 down. Come back and win. That seems a bit ridiculous.
That would be crazy. I mean,
you should just stab that guy you're standing next to, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah. What's poor old mate here done?
No. Hannah Hollis.
Like, Freddie, stab that man.
Stab the guy she's standing next to, Hannah.
Hang on, that's not Ray Martin, is it?
Is it?
Can't be.
That is Ray Martin.
No, not.
Is it?
He just looks like him.
Why has he got it? Why is he holding a hot dog?
It's not a hot dog. Oh, hang on. Is it a hot dog? I don't think it's a hot dog. JJ says, what defense needs to tighten up, in your opinion, to get the Panthers back on track? The right edge, obviously. They're getting destroyed on that right edge. Alamotti.
Bench. Daine Laurie.
Oh, I don't know. Like, they've only got Brad Schneider on the interchange. Schneider's a halfback. Yeah,
that's Ray Martin.
Ivan's created quite the conundrum for himself here. Conundrum's a great word.
Maybe he felt like he wanted to experiment. Maybe he didn't feel like the Rabbitohs would be... It was Ray Martin.
Jeez. Ow. I mean, it did look like him, but it looked like him like 100 years into the future.
Well, it is 100 years in the future for Ray Martin. He's an older
Exactly,
gentleman.
JJ. I don't know who they moved to fullback.
I actually thought he was too, to be honest.
I don't know who they moved to fullback. This is the problem they've got. They removed Blaze Tulungi. I don't know if Tulungi's injured or what, but Tulungi was initially named in the 14. Tulungi's dropped out, and they brought Schneider in the 22. Schneider can come in and play halfback, and I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if they make that change at halftime.
That Busker.
Alamotti and Tungo are just not gelling on defense. I'm wondering if that is... I mean, Jenkins was playing fullback last week. I wonder if Jenkins being interjected there in the centers is just wreaking havoc with the trust Panthers have defensively on both sides of the field. Geez, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the answer. I do not have the answer. They've got no... If Blaze Tulungi was on the bench, obviously Daine Laurie comes off at halftime. Blaze goes play fullback.
Trumpet of Patriots.
I mean, if Blaze is there, that's pretty simple.
Oh, sorry.
But I don't know. He's not there. They took him out of the squad. I don't understand. Great day to be a bunny.
Yeah, DJ Shaq, odd poppet. That grand final was the Panthers against my team, and it was me, Dan's dad here in the studio because he's a very old Panthers supporter. I didn't mean to say that like it sounded. But yeah, he's been a Panthers supporter for a very long time, and he was very excited, and I was crying in the fetal position on the floor, basically. So, yeah.
But
does
anyone what you did
anyone
when you got home? Because
does
I was going to say
anyone-
you handled it quite nicely.
I did handle it. I handled it better than I've handled a lot of other lost dream.
You handled it. Well, oh, Origin. You handled it way better than I was handling it with 20 minutes to go.
Odd Poppet, the
If anyone watches that replay of that grand final, I was salty as with 20 minutes left.
Yeah, but Odd Poppet, that was with Nathan Cleary playing and their spine, and they didn't have the issues that they're having now when it comes to players on the field. And Nathan Cleary can make something happen out of absolute nothing. So, yeah, no, but does anyone remember the best grand final, which I think was Manly?
2016.
Manly 40-0 over the Melbourne Storm, because to me that was one of the best grand final scores I've ever seen.
Bollocks. 2016 was the best grand
2016 was it 10-8 or was it 8-6? It was a very low scoring game, but the Sharks again beating Melbourne, getting to all these grand finals and losing.
Yeah,
except for the one that they should have lost, which the NRL handed to them because someone was retiring. Anyway.
Speak of the devil.
Mogul Master. Yeah, 2015, I was again in the fetal position.
Speak of the devil, though. Cameron Smith actually said something very, very telling on one of the many podcasts that he was on. No, you're going to like this one, because he actually said, this is the most that we're going to get out of a Melbourne Storm player from that night. He was talking about reminiscing that grand final, and he was asked about.
Hey, look, my dog's got YouTube.
The reason that they got onto it was because they asked him what he said to Nathan Cleary that night, because cameras caught Cameron Smith having a word to Nathan Cleary after the fact. Nathan Cleary was in tears.
Oh, I turned it off at half time.
And so they asked him about that. That's how they got onto the whole topic. Cameron Smith actually said along the lines of, and I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said along the lines of,
sorry, that was rigged.
We got a lot go our way that night.
So
now that's the closest thing that you will ever get to
Cameron Smith going, sorry, that was rigged because I was retiring.
Exactly. That's the closest that we will get to an admission.
I'll say it.
I thought it was worth sharing anyway.
I'll say it.
I thought it was worth sharing. Second half, ready to get underway here. And all smiles there, Cody Walker. And why the hell wouldn't you be? Isaiah Yeo, very determined look there. But at the end of the day...
God, he's out on the field still.
Oh, Daine Laurie's still out. That perplexes me. It really does.
Yeah, DJ Shaku, talking about that. Why are all those people with their shirts off in the background? I just want to know why there's so many comebacks involved against or for the Panthers.
Well, here's one for the statisticians. Well, can somebody tell me the last time the Panthers were held scoreless in a half? I'm saying it was Melbourne Storm round 1 last year.
Going for 2009 in that game that
I'm saying Melbourne Storm round 1, 24. That'd be my guess. Why sign Blaze and not use him? I can only assume that Blaze was dropped out of the squad. Maybe he's nursing some sort of niggle.
Yeah. Alamotti, I hope he scores. User 57 blah 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 7437.
Daine Laurie nursing an obvious niggle in the first half, so they give him hit up on tackle 4. Fifth and last down for the Panthers. Toelau, who's still on the field as well. Ivan Cleary is persisting with the troops. And it's been taken to the back by Isaiah Tass. Rabbitohs in possession.
All right, I have a question for the stats people and the people who know better. If you've used up all of your players and do you ever have to forfeit a game? You know, if you don't have enough players to like take the field and hit the bench?
God, never
How
really
many
happened,
players?
has
How
it?
many players are you actually allowed to have in your A grade side to avoid that from happening? And I say this because it almost happened in the NBA this week, where the Dallas Mavericks had only 8 players that they could name. They were ready to go.
Yeah, it's all very different now because I know that back in
They
the day,
almost had to forfeit a game.
back in the day when they used to have like, oh, kick is charged down and this could go anywhere. Liam Martin dives on it and the Panthers, well, could this be the spark? The chat room has been very quick to write them off. Well, I wouldn't say quick to write them off, but the chat room's been all over them in the first half, and I'm still saying
They
could
just
be
got
close
6
at the
again
end.
too. They just got 6 again as
she
well.
could be very close at the end.
Oh,
That's a forward pass from Isaiah Yo, and they've just got it all wrong.
Isaiah, yo, that was bloody awful. Good Lord.
He just couldn't resist the urge. Liam Martin with the charge down.
Needs to grow his hair back. He's lost all his power. Except for that charge down.
We've talked about that before. Yes,
Liam Martin.
Samson, old Samson story. And here we go. Isaiah Yo just couldn't resist, and that is a mile forward.
Both your players also change. You have to play a player down. Yeah, righto. Okay. Interesting.
By the way, Oggs on TikTok, thank you very much for the kind words.
Thank you, Oggs.
I think he's talking about Billy Slater. And now the Rabbitohs come up with a mistake, and the Panthers get it straight back.
He does like to eat nuts.
And a shocker of a start to the second half from both teams, really.
That
Daine
pass
Laurie's
from
still on,
Isaiah.
I can't believe.
I don't know what's going on with that. I think old mate might have scared him, to be honest. I think he just popped out from the side and in his peripheral vision, he went, oh, shit. And then was like, why?
Thank you very much. There and back again.
What?
King on TikTok. Thank you very much for the ice cream.
With an ice cream.
Panthers on the attack, 25 out. Another set restart here. Safe to say, if the comeback, the traditional Panthers comeback, which is going to be hard to achieve without Cleary, without Edwards, a kick on tackle one.
Alamotti!
It's going to sit up for Isaac Tass to dive on it.
I don't know if he got
But
there,
I don't think he got it down. He doesn't seem confident at all.
No, he's...
What an ambitious play. Kicking over the top on tackle one. Jai Gray, I think, has got back.
Did someone just say there was turf on the...
New turf on the field. And Jai Gray has just got back there and tapped that ball out of the clutches of Isaac Tungo.
They're going to call it a knock-on Tungo.
I reckon they will too.
He's just that little bit taller and it hits his hand. And if he doesn't knock it on there, he'll knock it on here.
Yes, he dives at the ball.
He absolutely does not ground that ball. They're going to show it because he's just going to keep coming back to this one. Yes. Tungo knocked it on. We can all see it. We've all got our glasses on, our Specsavers, our contact lenses. Can't really see anything from that angle, Bunker. Get it wrong most of the time. Why are you bothering to replay it 100 times? Knock it on here anyway.
Yes, he's got no control over that ball. It was just a little bit too far.
Double knock on Isaac Tungo. It is Rabbitohs ball. But it's decision pending still. Got to do punch. Ready?
No try.
One.
Oh, what is that? Minor 10.
One. Oh, I can't. It doesn't work. I just kind of punch.
Yeah, and beyond. Yeah, that's weird. Ravalawa with the tap and go.
Oh my God! Look, my hand's on my own head.
Oh, that's getting Wednesday Addams vibes there. Wednesday Addams and thing.
That was amazing. Going on YouTube, if you can see that, that's hilarious.
Ball spills out the back there, and Mamazoulis dives on it. Rabbitohs still in possession.
I'm so easily.
Kalamatangi spills it. Well,
oh, Kalamatangi.
What was the halftime chat from Wayne Bennett? Because the Rabbitohs have just not shown up here to open the first 4.5 minutes. They're getting away with it for now, but geez, you don't want to give the Panthers, even an under-strength Panthers, you don't want to give them a chance. Rabbitohs were near perfect in the first half.
Yeah, but DJ Shack, I'm asking what if you don't have enough players to make your full team and interchange before the game starts?
Oh,
is that a thing?
Game. Oh, before the game.
That's what I'm
You
talking
just-
about.
yeah. Oh, you call them up from reserve grade.
You just keep calling him up from reserve grade.
Yeah.
We've got like an unlimited number in reserve grade.
Not really an unlimited number, but I mean, you
just keep going.
What? There's going to be a.
No, that's
I
why
mean,
I'm
what-
asking because Dallas,
What we're talking
almost
about
had to
here is
forfeit game.
for a situation like that to arise.
because
they'd
they
have to
don't have
be-
reserve grades in the
There'd
NBA
have
like
to
that.
be like a bus crash or something that
Good
eliminated
Lord.
the entire squad.
I'm not going down that road, but thank you for putting it out
that's what
there.
I'm saying. For a rugby league team to have no troops available, none at
Yeah,
all.
I get it.
That's
That's
what
why
it
I'm
would
asking.
take.
But that's what I'm asking. Like, is there a limited number of people you can call up from reserve grade if that situation arises?
I believe that they have to put a they have to lodge it to the NRL for approval, but yeah. It's 5 meters out from the line, Isaiah held up, tackle 5. Here come the Panthers. They go left. Toelau to Laurie. Out the back to Jenkins taps it on. And Laurie on the wraparound kicks through and Jai Gray spills it. Well, the Rabbitohs are full of mistakes here in the second half.
I don't know what Daine Laurie did to that ball, but Jai Gray tried to pick it up like an AFL player. My goodness.
It really was, wasn't it? that Aussie rules rubber along the ground. Nice flick pass from top.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 knock-ons. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 4, 5, 6. 6 knock-ons from Jai Gray in that 10 meters.
I was expecting to see the out of bounds shaped like that.
Yeah.
Scrum down here for the Panthers. 10 out, right in front of the posts.
Give it to Alamotti.
Bit of bloody somebody.
Alamotti.
They break left. Laurie to Toelau. Toelau is wrapped up and taken down by Sullivan. I think it is, or a Kalamatangi. No, it's Jaden Sullivan, that's for sure. 10 out from the line. Laurie in at first receiver. Jeez, put the injured man in at first receiver, 10 meters out.
Maybe they gave him a shot of something.
Yeah, maybe. Isaiah inside ball for Liam Henry.
Then they do that into
Yes,
maybe
absolutely. Or the magic spray.
a big old.
A couple of meters out here, the Panthers on play 3. Kenny fires it out for Cole. Short pass for Liam Martin. Liam Martin bunches over to score. The comeback's on, and it's Liam Martin who has crashed over. And that is another tick off the multi.
Only team that I will let you say this is the comebacks on for when they're down by this much.
Liam Martin has just burst his way over the line. There is a second tick off the multi, and we are on now for my main multi. Wow. Curious to see what my cash out option will be.
I'll have a look.
After this. Oh, yeah, I will. It'll take some time to update, though. Ramo's Adventures. Ahoy, mate. Now, there's a name I feel like I haven't seen in a while.
Didn't we see Ramo last week?
Did we? Sorry, Ramo.
Goodness me. Yeah, last week he literally just confirmed. Oh, that's amazing. Liam Martin, no, I reckon he's still got all that power even with his haircut. I do miss the curls, though. It was so much easier to tell who he was on the field. But yes. Panthers are absolutely going to not they'll never die wondering, the Panthers, that's for sure. And the conversion is successful. So it is, what is it, 28 points to 6.
Well, at least I remembered you, Ramo.
Yeah.
From a bit further back than I realised or didn't realise. Know what I'm trying to say. It's nice to be remembered, even if you're wrong about the timing. So he kicked it?
He kicked it.
28-6.
Said that.
Yeah, but I wasn't here.
You were. You literally walked in, as I said. Conversion successful. It's 28 points to 6.
Yeah, because I hear everything you say because I'm in the room.
You were literally standing in the room.
Yeah.
Timestamp. I need a timestamp on that.
Oh, yeah. What's the cash out? That's what I was going to look up. What are they offering me? They're pretty nasty, makers. So
They are.
I bet I don't get offered much.
$53.16.
Cash out is... this hasn't updated yet. I'll keep an eye on. Daine Laurie, well, he's definitely had a jab of something at halftime because look at that. He just
jab of
Dived
confidence.
he dived into the defensive line. Isaiah Yeo with a strong carry. The Panthers up over halfway now on the fifth and last. 9.5 gone in the second half. Toelau with a kick. Lots of height, not a lot of distance. And it's been taken by the Panthers. Play on. To'o puts the second kick through. And it's been plucked out of the air by Sullivan. Sullivan is so close to that sideline.
You get a little higher than that. To'o's been very quiet tonight.
Yeah, well,
They haven't
struggled
really
to get the
been,
ball out to him in space.
and they haven't really been they had to defend, has he?
Penalty Rabbitohs. Ill discipline again from the Panthers. Again involving Ravalawa. $50 minutes gone. Oh, who's this now? Toelau's leaving the field. Well, that's why they've got Schneider on the bench. Schneider will come on and play halfback. That's a simple replacement. Jeez, that would have been in all sorts even worse if that happened and Daine Laurie was off the field as well. They would have had no back. One of the forwards would have had to go play fullback. Rabbitohs get all tangled up amongst themselves.
Who would your first choice of forward at fullback be?
Oh, God. Well, jeez, I don't know.
Not Scott Sorensen. Well, he's off injured.
He's gone, yeah. Sorensen's out for the night. Jai Gray now. Cut out pass.
Lindsay Smith.
Isaiah Tass runs out of space. Be careful. They'll give away a penalty here. His face is on the sideline there, surely.
He was held up over the sideline.
Yeah. Once again, we were first. Fifth and last.
I was
kicks down the
first.
short side.
Oh, and he's
And
gone.
it's been taken by Alamotti.
Oh, don't run
Alamotti.
into them. Run around them. Run up the field and score.
Brings it out to the 20. It's not that simple.
Well, I mean, he makes it look that simple.
Big defense on Tango. Midfield, 22 meters out from their own line. Panthers. Liam Henry. Warriors beat Tigers 20-12.
Not going to happen.
Right, but yeah, I'm expecting the Tigers to win. Down the short side.
Not
Panthers.
if it's raining.
And we've got time off, do we? No, we've got a forward pass. A forward pass again.
Shut up, Slater.
A forward pass out of dummy half. Mitch Kenny. Well, how is that forward?
That wasn't forward at all.
How is that forward? My goodness. Ashley Klein is got a vendetta tonight.
Oh, good Lord. That was bloody awful.
I don't know what his vendetta is exactly, but
Liam Martin's hair.
or was the plan all along the master coach, Wayne Bennett, involved brown paper bags?
Oh, stop it.
Controversy.
No, because he's not from Melbourne.
25 meters out from the line here. The Bunnies on the attack again. Jai Gray spills it off. Well, it's off the knees. That'll be play on.
Did he knock it on or
No,
did
it's
he?
off the knees.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, he chased after that a little too deliberately
Mhm.
for it to be an obvious knock on.
Yeah, it was off the knees and picked up by the Panthers. They're back in possession. This second half,
That
the
was
Rabbitohs
forward.
has been atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
No, that wasn't.
If the Panthers can get a little run on here, Bunnies have been so bad they haven't come back out for the second half. The Rabbitohs.
They do this though. God, Liam Martin has white thighs.
Yo,
Isaiah Yo with a
half a
break.
gap opened up. Fifth and last, still inside their own half here. Schneider needs a big kick. Ravalawa's under it. He's picked him out. And Ravalawa winds up. That's not who you want to kick to on the full. Got away with it, but still.
Pass.
Also, it's a knee for Trent Toelau.
Not his toe.
Ruled out. Up, not his toe.
Lowers his toe.
Catch you later, Game of Mel. Yeah, it's not a nice haircut for.
Game of Mel, good luck in Adelaide. Can't wait to hear all about it.
I prefer Liam Martin's Ronald McDonald here, personally. Up to halfway now, Jai Gray beats the first tackle. Fifth and last. Walker puts the kick. Lots of distance on it, lots of height. That's how you kick, Brad Schneider. Taken by Laurie at the back, who seems okay here in the second half. Laurie dummies, goes straight through. Daine Laurie has his pants pulled down. Offloads to Jack Cole, who is thumped in the tackle by Ravalawa.
JJ.
It's on here for the Panthers down the short side if they can break free, but wrapped up.
If they can break free, they're like 25 meters out, 35 meters out. JJ, they...
Oh, huge defense here from the Bunnies.
Now, Gabriel Mel, you got this.
No, that was a forward pass.
Yeah.
They've got away with that one. Liam Henry carries it over halfway.
Hasn't really been cut out passes, JJ. They've just been hammering the left edge.
6 again for the Panthers inside Rabbitohs territory.
And some dumb errors from Daine Laurie as well. And a couple of back-to-back penalties. Kept him marching down the field.
Garner takes it 30 meters out here. On play 2. In at first receiver. Lindsay Smith cuts back short side. Runs out of options.
Should have passed it, dopey.
Here they come. The Panthers 15 out just to the left of the post. Kenny. Theo in at first receiver. Out
Give it
to
to Alamotti.
Schneider.
Give it to
Schneider
Alamotti.
holds the pass up.
Oh,
Laurie
bastard.
is wrapped up. 10 out from the line. 2 tackles left. Here's Schneider again in midfield. Poor service to Yo. The double pump for Cole. And they're very flat-footed here, the Panthers. Very flat-footed. Fifth and last. 10 meters out in midfield.
Alamotti, drop it back. That's the wrong side.
They go left.
That was
And
forward.
Schneider, well, there's an early tackle here, and this will surely be penalty to the Panthers. It's not been called. Well, that was surely an early tackle. They can challenge it, and they will.
Good.
And this will be a penalty to the Panthers, the most blatant early tackle you'll ever see.
Why do you look surprised, Ashley Klein? Happened right in front of you.
I don't understand how Ashley Klein's missed this in the first instance.
Exactly. It's literally happened right in front of you.
Here it is. Schneider takes the line on with the double pump, and there is the early tackle, and there is the challenge successful, and the penalty to the Panthers.
Wait, where even is Ashley Klein? He should be right there on
He's
top
over
of that
here
ball.
somewhere. He's just off screen here with Dallas Duncan.
Shaking his head like, oh, it doesn't look maybe that
56 and a half minutes gone. Thanks, Ashley.
He did not look happy to have called that in the way of the Panthers. He
Oh,
really
this- yeah.
didn't.
No, there's I don't
Wow.
I don't want to bring the game into disrepute, but
But we will.
jeez. Jeez.
Alamotti, give it to
Bad
Alamotti.
defense in midfield there. Liam Henry has been folded backwards by 2 Rabbitohs defenders. 10
Hey,
meters
wrong
out from the line.
side.
Kenny to Schneider, inside ball again for Garner. Big
This way.
defense
That way.
again, the Rabbitohs. Yo, short pass for Henry. He's dumped on tackle 4.
Wait for him to drop that ball in.
6 out from the line. They go left. Schneider, short
Go
pass.
right.
That short pass is not working. 5th and last, the Rabbitohs defense
Go right.
unbroken. They stay on the short side. Rabbitohs up quickly. Bringing
Go
it
right.
back into midfield. Schneider looking for the crossfield kick. Schneider dummies and goes straight through. And Brad Schneider scores. And it makes you question, why wasn't he named in the starting squad? Brad Schneider, the backup halfback, Trent Toelau, for the time that I've known him, has been a hooker, got the nod, and Schneider has made a world of difference here in this second half. 28-10, conversion will be successful. It's about to be 28-12. Plenty of time left in this one. There's still a quarter of the game to go. Cash out. Oh, cash out, $24.30.
Oh, that's even less than...
It's I got an extra leg and they moved it down.
I know, that's ridiculous.
Well, I suppose one of my legs is Penrith to win, so
Schneider looks like
That's still. Oh, yeah. In fairness, one of my legs is Panthers to win as the conversion is successful here. It's 28-12.
28-12.
And that is still looking unlikely. So.
ESPN on Plus.
Oh, JJ, Ashley Klein was not happy about awarding the Panthers that penalty.
He looked most upset about that.
He was not happy.
And it's a little ridiculous that you had to look upset about that, mate, because
he was not happy at all about that.
Wearing a Tatum jersey. Oh, that's. Wait,
28 points to 12. 58 and a half gone.
Idiot tennis player.
Who? Oh, Nick,
ESPN.
I didn't see.
Nick Kyrgios. I don't know.
Mr. Entitled Prick.
Yeah,
yes.
that guy.
Yeah. Yes, I said it, and I don't regret it.
I hate it when you have like someone like that who is a fan of your sports team. Like, really? Why do you have to like them? Don't like the Lakers, for God's sake.
Hey, come on. Shark supporter. Scott Morrison. Give me a break here. Come on. I know all about that.
Oh, good old scummo.
Tackle 4 here for the Panthers, and they've caught the Rabbitohs napping around marker, surely. Oh, they're getting away with murder here, the Rabbitohs, in the second half. 5th and last.
Are they getting away with murder?
Gets the kick downfield, and Jai Gray takes it on the full. Brings it back, the little fella. Oh, Toelau's back out on the sideline. Well, don't bring him back on.
Drape on green, ahoy. Oh, he's coming.
Why would you bring him back on? Schneider's been doing so well. 59 and a half minutes gone. A quarter of this game left, and 16 points. Not insurmountable in 20 minutes. Not at all.
It's really not.
Thanks, Gus.
Off you trot then, pop it. Off you go again so that Panthers can have Alamotti score, please. That's all I need.
Oh, yeah. Alamotti would be good for me as well. 5th and last here, the Rabbitohs 40 out from the line. Walker, they're just... the sting's gone out of their game at the moment, the Rabbitohs. Laurie takes it
Daine
and
Laurie
brings it back just short of the 20-metre line.
Learned how to catch in a half-time break.
There's Alamotti, straight up the middle.
Come on.
Almost with the line break. He's bent the line. That's a good, strong carry. The Panthers are full of running now. Jeez, can you feel the momentum change in this game? It's still a healthy lead for the Rabbitohs, obviously, but can you feel the momentum swing? Up over halfway on play 4.
Richard Trainer, do you mean me, Mel, as in Michelle Mel?
Short side, and here they go, Jenkins, dummies. 5th and last. Attacking kick. Back to Schneider. Inside ball for Cole. Cole runs it to the line. That's a shocking chip over the top. Beware the second kick. Was it played at? No, still 5th and last. Laurie heads back towards the post. Fires a loose pass in behind. It's been scooped up by Cole. And 6 more tackles now for the Panthers.
There we go. That's what we need.
Whoops.
Right. Go right to Alamotti. Right.
Here they come now, the Panthers.
Richard Trainer, you know my name's Michelle,
Moses
right?
Leota. Not held. Gets up and goes again, and Leota scores. Moses Leota scores. Here they come, the Panthers. Oh, we're going to have a look and see if he's held. He wasn't.
Oh, I don't think he...
I don't think he was. It's gone up as no try.
Ashley Klein's going to try and make it like he was. Oh, look at them run backwards. How smart. How clever.
Oh, now is there a hand on the boot?
Richard Trainer, yes.
Surely not.
Massive NBA fan from many years. And the Celtics are my team.
Gets the arm free here, Leota. We're playing on at this point. He reaches out. Does he keep hold of it? Yes, he does.
Oh,
Leota puts it down. Moses Leota. And the Panthers are well back in this. You've already seen it, mate.
Yeah, that's grounded, mate. It's look, if it was Slater or Smith, it'd be a try. So
that angle's not healthy. This is not a good camera angle.
And that's the one they'll go for.
This is a good one. That's fine.
Look.
Oh, what? To ground the ball. Oh.
The fix is in.
Wow. Failed to ground the ball.
Mate,
Moses
we know.
Leota shaking his head. He can't believe it.
Look, if you were wearing a purple, you'd given it a try any day of the week.
Gus is just like, anyway.
Literally what I was thinking, Gus. So, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was awful.
Unbelievable. Well, the Panthers, we talk about momentum all the time in games. You can feel the momentum. It's all with the Panthers at the moment. How is that not awarded? My God. Anyway. Tackle 3 now. The Rabbitohs 40 meters out from their own line. Needing someone to give them some punch and go forward. What we saw in the first half, you get the feeling, I mean, I can't believe for 1 second, and don't believe for 1 second, that Wayne Bennett said anything at halftime other than the job's not done, boys.
Yeah, 100%.
And they have just not come out in the second half at all, the Bunnies. The kick is allowed to bounce. This could go anywhere. Talau Matangi with the second kick, but it's all Panthers jerseys there. Basketball pass over the top to To'o. That's not an excuse to talk about NBA. As To'o carries it outside the 10
I was
now.
about to say, that's not a basketball pass, but anyway.
Oh, well, that's what they call it in rugby anyway, a basketball top.
Oh, goodness me.
No, Richard. No. Stop it.
Yes.
These are footy streams.
Yes, Richard.
These are
All
footy streams. We don't
over
talk about
Kyrie playing for the Boomers.
Numbers to the left now for the Panthers. Jenkins to Toho, who bobbles the ball. Oh, heart attack central. Flick pass back.
Go back out to the other side. Right. Go to Alamotti. Right.
That's Papali'i now grounded on play for 63 minutes gone. Time is starting to escape the Panthers. Of course, big contact there on Daine Laurie. 5th and last. 40 out.
I say he looked like he'd hit the ground harder, though, that Rabbitoh.
Wobbly kick. Jai Gray does extremely well and then is swamped by the chasers. And the Rabbitohs once again pinned down to their own 10-meter line.
Kyrie ain't as broke as bloody Ben Simmons, that's for sure. But did you hear that Paddy Mills is now on a team with Ben Simmons and he's trying to get him to play for Australia? Like, you know, own up and play for your country, mate. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Tackle 4. Rabbitohs.
We weren't saying
Pinned
anything.
down their own half. Oh, it's the right side of the field with a team bringing ball out of territory to be on to different stuff. not the usual 10 meters out on attack basketball tangent. This was a fine basketball tangent. Oh, now takes the kick.
Oh, yeah. Ben Simmons is like... Yeah.
Slow play the ball. That was that Jai Arrow?
Dante Exum's out too.
Oh,
and he's been having an absolute blinder.
Why I'm asking you if that was Jai Arrow?
Jai guy.
Schneider to Alamotti in midfield.
Should I tell the story again for our new fans?
Laurie up over halfway. That was such a crucial
non-try.
Yeah. Such a crucial no try call.
Yeah.
5th and last now. Yo plays it, and that's very loose.
Tunnel
the legs
ball
from Schneider.
Oh, we didn't have a tunnel ball last week.
To To'o. The kick through. Needs it to sit up for Papali'i. It's there for the Rabbitohs. 15 minutes to play.
Honestly, JJ, the ref's not even looking half the time. That's why they're getting away with all these calls. That was a clear try.
Oh, he's looking, but it's only at one team. Oh yeah, there's been some odd calls. Let's put it that way. Let's say it nicely. There's been some odd calls tonight.
Odd.
Yeah.
Odd.
Some very odd decisions. The biggest of which for mine has been that no try. I can't believe that try wasn't awarded. 5th and last, the Rabbitohs again pinned down to their own territory. The kick, it's a good one, but it's taken by Laurie on the full. Laurie. Oh, he didn't mean to do that.
What, drink the whole bottle?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Offload.
The midi.
Sits up for Alamotti. Alamotti into a half a gap. Up over halfway they go now on play 3. They've still got the slightest hint of momentum here, the Panthers. They're just running out of time. Cole to Jenkins. Jenkins wrapped up by Ravalawa. Tackle 4. Slow play the ball. Could easily have been 6 again. Yo. Heading back towards the sideline now. Straightens. 5th and last. You feel like they've got to score next couple of sets, the Panthers. And, Jack Cole takes the line on. It's the 5th and last. Did somebody tell him? No,
no
I
one,
don't think they did.
I don't think he was aware of that, judging from his reaction.
He looked very confused there.
What do you mean it's 5th and last? Clearly he can only count to 3. Ivan Cleary's like, yes, where's the communication, lads? Yeah,
Frick
right?
cheese.
On pop it.
Ahoy there, frick cheese.
Yes, Alamotti needs to save my multi too. I keep telling him to spin it right to him, but they're just not giving it to him.
Oh, the bunnies here, so flat-footed. Second half.
Drape, LeBron will end his career in Sydney at the age of 100 in 10 years. Well,
Geez,
yeah.
that'd be a hell of a pickup for
The Sydney
for the,
Kings.
NBL.
Le flop.
A kick from inside the 40, straight down the gullet of Brian To'o. This is great field position now for the Panthers to start this set. To'o bumps off Sullivan.
Well, speaking of the NBA and the NBL, did anyone see Illawarra take out the championship on Sunday?
Oh,
and
God, Daine Laurie just slipped on his ass.
Channel 10 absolutely dudded them and didn't show the presentation of the trophy. But they showed.
I hate it when they do that.
They showed part of the award ceremony at the end, and then they just cut to some cooking show.
I'm like, Schneider. Numbers here for the Panthers. Cut out pass for To'o. Has to slow down and cut back in field. Now he offloads for Cole. Still on down the short side,
and
but
he's
Cole
dropped
spills it. Here come the Rabbitohs again.
Oh, he's dropped it.
You just feel like without Nathan Cleary, without Dylan Edwards, the steam in these comebacks
just
doesn't
not
there.
quite there. Yeah,
just these little moments.
Very anticlimactic.
I cannot stress enough though how crucial that no try was. Crucial that call was. That no try.
100%. But credit to the
Numbers
Panthers.
now for the Bunnies. Whiten.
They haven't dropped their heads like other teams I know.
Oh, they'll be absolutely fine. Whoops, I didn't
do that.
They'll be absolutely fine. Yeah.
Oh my God, if Allen Iverson had come and played in the NBL, I would have been at every single one of his games. I loved AI so much.
Walker with a flat pass that's been spilt by Moali. 10 minutes remaining. It's just not enough time. I reckon they're just going to run out of time again here, the Panthers.
10 minutes to go. I just need Alamotti to score. I don't care if they win now. Just give me Alamotti. Fast.
It was, yes. Absolutely. Drum down, Panthers speed.
Go basketball talk. Quick, he's walked out. Quick, let's get in all the basketball talk we can. Oh, who cares about maths? Jesus. Someone said something. Oh, yes. Dellavedova. Very classy from Delhi. Apparently, he still keeps the MVP, but it was very nice of him to actually do that on the night. To'o is taken towards the sideline, but manages to offload the ball before he's held, I believe. So it's still first. The Panthers, shocking passes across the field. They've lost 20 meters here. What are you doing, lads? Well, you're giving it to Alamotti, but he's run into an absolute wall of Rabbitohs.
What you wanted, Alamotti to have the ball.
I don't want him to run into a wall of Rabbitohs. I want him to score a try. That ball went across the field in terrible passing. Oh,
numbers to the left. Cole takes the line on, though.
No.
To'o's off.
I don't think he's injured. I think he's just. I don't think he's injured. I think he's just off. That looked like a charge down.
5th and last now for the Panthers. Jenkins will play it.
The zero tackle because it looked like a charge down.
Here they come, the Panthers. Will they get the try given to them, though, if they manage to score one?
Why don't you have a listen? Oh, and he's taken it! Jai Gray, someone has taken the ball. As if it was him or not. Of Isaiah Papali'i.
1-on-1 steal. The Panthers had just had the set restart.
Oh, they had off of the god awful charge down with someone's head. Yeah, no, MJ is the GOAT. I agree with you, Drape.
Who's that? Magic Johnson.
That would be Michael Jordan.
Michael.
Good lord.
Oh, I don't.
There is okay, so there's a huge debate raging in the NBA. Who's the GOAT? LaFleur or Michael Jordan?
I don't care. Fifth and last, Humphries puts the kick in.
I know you don't care, but it'd be like saying,
Taken to the back here for the Panthers.
I don't know.
Time is going to escape them, though. There's just too many errors here. Jenkins with a good, strong carry back up towards the halfway line. Here's a replay of what happened to To'o. Oh, no, that's
just he got the ball.
Okay, he was off for a HIA then.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
okay.
His head got smashed into the turf. Inside ball for Alamotti. That's who we want. But he's brought down 40 meters out from the line. 8 minutes to play. Schneider out the back to Cole. Short pass for Garner. Spins off one and he's brought down. 2 tackles left here. 20 meters out. Very flat-footed Panthers attack. Yo in midfield. To Leota. And it's called a lost forward. Oh, well, Ashley Klein is all over the Panthers here tonight. The ball has been spilt, though. Let's have a look. The replay, Leota. The ball spills out. Well, South Sydney have already blown a lot of perfect grounds out of the water here tonight. Safe to say that they've won now. 7 minutes to play, 16 points the difference. I think the Panthers could still jag 1 or 2. But yeah, the Rabbitohs, wow, Wayne Bennett will not be happy with this second half performance. They haven't scored any points in the second half, have they? The Rabbitohs haven't even looked likely.
So,
it's been one-way traffic in the second half, right?
No, they haven't scored any points.
At half
that's
time.
why the comeback's on, and that's why every time the Panthers scored, you were like, I can say the comeback's on. Because
very fit looking Latrell there still. Looking forward to him being back next week.
Yeah, look, Odd Poppet, I agree. I want Alamotti to get over. He's got 6 minutes to do it.
Fifth and last, Rabbitohs on halfway. This whole second half has been played down their own end of the field. And here is Alamotti. Alamotti offloads to Laurie, and Laurie spills it. Laurie spills it on the kick return. And that sums up the night, and that sums up the Panthers at the moment. They're still finding their feet.
It hit high, or was he just hit badly?
Well, Ravalawa has just come in like a missile, but there's nothing in it.
No, there's nothing in it. He just saw Ravalawa and just went, oh, shit, and threw the ball.
Nathan Cleary is just like, oh, God, if only I were out there. If I were out there right now.
So, the Michael Jordan versus LeBron debate
we are not talking about that.
Is
the
like...
Rabbitohs are 20 meters out from the line. Jai Gray down the short side. There's times and places for
like
non-footy topics.
Karate Kick Slater versus Darren Lockyer. Go.
Kepi with a strong carry up the middle.
I'm just giving you a comparison.
10 meters out from the line. They go left for Humphries. At the back for Walker. Walker to Whiten, and Jack Whiten bobbles his lollies. And it's there for the Panthers again. 5 minutes left. 0 tackle.
I mean,
see, now is where you can non-footy talk.
If it was 28-26, maybe, but still. It doesn't matter. There's 5 minutes to go. The Rabbitohs have won. Whatever. But that's the GOAT debate for me.
Cole dummies, gets through half a gap. He's wrangled down by the jersey.
Come on, Alamotti.
That was more forward than the one that they actually called.
There's been about
several of them. Yeah.
6 or 7 passes that were well and truly. Who are breaking news? To'o was ruled out with a hamstring injury.
So he was injured. I thought he went off for HIA.
I didn't think he was injured at all, so we're doing real well on that on that front.
My God. The Panthers, the injuries.
No, it's not a concern at all, Gus. Lord.
4 minutes remaining, fifth and last, 40 meters out from the line in midfield. They're going to run it here, the Panthers. Schneider fires it out, and here's Jenkins, pops the pass back in field for Garner, who puts the kick in, and it's way too heavy. 7 tackle set
Bugger.
for the Rabbitohs.
Mm-hmm.
God.
To'o's had a hamstring injury, so not sure about that one, Chris. I can't read some of these fonts on TikTok. So if you hear an answer to your question, it's probably your question. Hamstring injury. Out. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and have you seen what JJ said?
What did JJ say? One.
On YouTube. Sorry.
Coates would be a tackle LeBron.
No, the other one.
Like one on. No, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Seb Watson agreed. No. Alamotti to score. Then end the game. What does it mean?
Well, my interpretation of it is Brian To'o. The way that To'o is spelled, 2 T-O-O.
Oh.
He's now 1-0.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you've got to play with the pronunciation.
I get you.
So,
I do. I get it.
yeah.
I get it. Daine Laurie picks it up. Cleans up the ball. He has been busy half, Gus. I can't drink Gus sometimes. Like having an actual conversation with him because you can pretty much predict what he's going to say next. It looks weird that I'm so short. I'm really not.
Aliota with the offload to Kenny. Yo.
I'm injured too. They should put me in for the Panthers.
Forward pass there to Kenny. They've got away with that one, the Panthers. The one that was backwards called. Papali'i.
Can't let it go.
Looks to offload. He breaks free. Isaiah Papali'i. Where's the support?
He's waiting. He looked at Ashley Klein and was waiting for a whistle.
Well, can't blame him.
Look,
I can't say I blame him.
Panthers have got Cowboys, Dolphins, Roosters, Manly, Broncos. They should win 3 out of the next 5 games.
6 again here for the Panthers.
At least. Give it to Alamotti.
5 meters.
Give it to Alamotti.
Play the ball. It's another set restart. This will be a penalty. And this will be a bin. Yep. 10 in the bin. Go, mate. Jai Gray.
Really have a choice there, Ashley Klein.
Mamazoulis. Yeah, Mamazoulis is off.
Oh,
well, that's going to wreak havoc on my fantasy squad, of which Peter Mamazoulis is in. Unbelievable.
Oh, Big Bang Theory's on the field.
Wow, that's horrible for my fantasy squad. They tap and go here, the Panthers.
Alamotti.
Can they bag a
Alamotti. Come on. Okay, I gotta put this down. No, they've gone the wrong way.
No, that's not what you want. The crash ball's not going to work. This Rabbitohs defense been immense on their goal line. Well, a mile offside there. Jai Gray. The cutout pass for Cole. Cole dummies. Ducks under it, scores. Jack Cole.
Yay. You're not Alamotti.
Jack Cole with the consolation try for the Panthers. Just to reinforce the fact that all is not lost. Oh, who's down? I'm going to cry. That Jai Arrow.
That is Jai Gagai. Oh,
Wonder what happened to him.
where is he?
Oh, there he is, running across in cover defense. And he kind of drove his own head into the turf.
He was set up just fine, though. Looked all right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but he's
Gets up and he's
eating the
fine.
grass on his own accord there.
Yeah, he gets up and he looks absolutely fine. And now he's screaming and grabbing at the turf.
28-16,
Oh, he's
kick
got
to
a big
come.
gash in his head.
And I hate to bring it up again, but it would have been 28-22 if that try was awarded.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have knocked back the shot at conversion and had a set of 6 to try and score the game, tie the game up. So Yeah. Anyway, Paul Alamotti with the conversion attempt.
My multi suck.
Strikes it well. It's hooking back. It's down the middle. Alamotti converts. It's 28 points to 18. And the Panthers, 3 in a row.
Whew.
3 in a row. When has that happened? When was the last time that ever happened? 3 in a row.
Last year, didn't it?
I don't think so. Whoops.
Should have been
Jim Condon.
28.
Angus Graham says so much for the favourites for the 2025 Premiers.
Now, he went down next
Melbourne
to,
weren't playing this game. What are you talking about?
He went down next to the
Melbourne Storm
thingamabobs,
weren't
so
playing
that
this
would've been-
game. Angus? Got nothing to do with the favourites for the Premiership. But anyway, Jim Condon says, Dan, I will never forget your words. Never underestimate Wayne Bennett coach team. I talk about it all the time. Probably so much it's starting to annoy people. But it's true. I mean, Wayne Bennett, master coach. The runs are on the board. I mean, what can you say? What can you honestly say about Wayne Bennett? Son of a bitch came into Origin and broke our New South Wales hearts with a nothing team.
We have to talk about it
Well, we do
because he was up against Craig Bellamy, who's the best coach ever, and he can't get a New South Wales win.
What?
Craig Bellamy.
What the hell are you talking about? Nothing to do with
You were talking about Origin coaches.
Yeah.
Coach.
Wayne Bennett.
Yeah, I know, but he was up against Bellamy, who apparently is the coach ever. He's been crowned as such by the NRL.
Okay, you were on your phone, so you weren't paying attention. No, I was talking about when they put the emergency call out to Wayne Bennett. That would have been against Freddie. Or Laurie Daly. They're as bad as each other. And we've got Laurie Daly back. Oh, God.
And then we had Bellamy.
No, Wayne Bennett got the never mind. Timestamp. She was on her phone, not paying attention. Has no idea what I'm talking. She loves to have no idea what I'm talking about, but still have an opinion on it. I mean, oh, odd popper. Thank you so much again, sir. What's that? €5? £5?
£5.
£5. Consolation beer for Michelle not getting Alamotti.
I don't
Go
drink
Bunnies.
I don't drink beer, but thank you.
That Moses Leota no try was a big turning point. 100%. Bizarre Panthers too.
Does anyone want to hear who doesn't know my Gyro Dangaga story?
Okay, yes, let's see. Yeah. Oh, it's a good one.
All right.
We do have to. I feel like. Nah, bollocks it. I was going to say, I do feel like in 2025, we kind of need to go around subtleties of the story.
I'm not so sorry. I was probably on video somewhere on the internet yelling about it anyway. So.
That would be interesting.
So
now, hang on, just quickly before you start. This I'm thinking is possibly one of the first times. Well, one of the first proper times that you actually got me into these Origin nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to host Origin nights for New South Wales only cool people here in Queensland. And we used to go to the pub and raise a ruckus with a whole bunch of rad people and watch Origin. Did it for many, many games. Like many games. Like many years pro, all 3 games.
But it was only Origin. Like it wasn't a regular.
It wasn't a regular
weekend.
NRL game. It wasn't. Oh, I did group for 2015 grand final, which you definitely were at.
Yeah.
You were absolutely there.
Not there.
You were absolutely. I'm not that traumatized by it that I imagined at the pub, but
I wasn't there. But anyway.
Anyway. We no, I haven't watched the AFL. I haven't checked the AFL in this game because I didn't
Stop
care.
getting distracted. Story.
Okay, so we're at the pub. We're watching the Origin. There's a whole bunch of us. The pub's packed. and then Gagai goes on a tear down the sideline and scores a try.
I believe he did, yeah.
And yeah, everyone in the pub, when they finish cheering or whatever, and there's just like this full moment of silence between the cheers and the next bit or whatever when they converted the try or whatever. And I
Wait a minute. Can I just backtrack
Sure.
slightly there, just to set it up a little bit more as the awkwardness of the situation, because you raised the point about how it went quiet at the most inopportune time, and that's exactly what happened, because the try was scored. I believe it went up to the TMO, and it ended up getting awarded, and then they flashed the nameplate up on the screen. Daine Laurie, try confirmed. All the Queenslanders have gone ballistic. Michelle's sitting next to me or thereabouts, if not directly next to me, just a couple of people over, and has gone, wait a minute. Still noise at this point. Okay, so just to paint the picture, there's still noise at this point. The Queenslanders are cheering the try. And it's like, wait a minute, still noisy, so still being loud. Wait a minute.
And then it goes quiet, and I come out with my extremely loud voice and go, that's Daine Laurie? I don't want to say it. I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't know that
I
was
told
Daine.
you.
I didn't know that was Daine Laurie.
You got
I
a
didn't know he
tiptoe
was
around.
black. Yeah, because
You suddenly weren't so confident to buy into that. I was saying there's some sensitivities.
I labored under the impression for at least 2 seasons that Daine Laurie was Jairo. So it's not that I didn't
Hence
know
why
that he
the thing,
was
yeah.
an Indigenous player. It's just
You
that
just didn't know who he was.
I didn't know who he was at all. But my God, it sounded bad in the pub and everybody's drunk. And I'm just like, that's Daine Laurie? I didn't know he was black.
Yeah, imagine that. Well,
I'm like, oh my God. Because I thought he was Jairo, this blonde surfer looking dude for however many seasons. And now every time that's why we call him Jai Gaga, because I had no idea whom each was. I don't even know who I thought Jairo was at that point. I did not think he was Daine Laurie. It's not like I completely swapped them. I just obviously didn't pay any attention whatsoever. They were Newcastle players.
at the time, yeah.
And
well,
I care in the slightest about Newcastle.
Yeah,
I still don't care about Newcastle.
Not Jairo, but
So-
but your Gagai I believe Gagai was playing for Newcastle.
Absolutely.
I remember that specifically because I remember, and I felt quite foolish after the game, of course. But I remember
Not as foolish
that,
as I.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But I remember because Daine Laurie got selected essentially from reserve grade. Daine Laurie was in such poor form that year. He was benched by Newcastle. He was playing for Newcastle at the time. He was benched throughout the regular season. And he got picked for Origin. And I was laughing my ass off. I'm like, I can't believe they picked Gagai. This is going to be an easy win. New South. I think son of a bitch scored like 2 or 3 tries that night. He just grew an extra leg when he put that maroon jersey on.
Like they all do.
He was one of those.
So yeah, but that's my Gagai Guy Arrow moment. I
always found it amusing too.
I'm sitting there with Indigenous mates. I'm not being a racist person. I'm just like, holy shit, I thought he.
Yeah. Oh, it was just.
And I was
horrible.
quite a few.
It was a horrible moment for silence.
It was a Wednesday night, so the place was packed. The drinks were cheap. Back when drinks were cheap, it was a Wednesday night. I think it was like 2 for 1s or something. So
Genitalia.
the Jack Daniels was flowing, and yeah. So if anyone who is new to this and wants to hear the most embarrassing story about me, that's probably.
I feel like that might need to be isolated and made a video out of the Jai Gagai story.
Maybe I should interview
him
and ask him how he, I just like I had the most embarrassing story ever. I also have
Well, that-
a really embarrassing
it
story. Well, no,
wouldn't be-
actually, it wasn't
It wouldn't
embarrassing
really
for
be an
me.
interview, would it? If you're recounting your story to him, that's
Just
not
be
really an
like,
interview.
no, I
That's
can
more like
interview him and say, look, by the way, this
that's more like
happened.
sit down
Make
and
him
listen to
laugh.
this. How about this? How do you feel about this?
I also have a story about Justin Hodges, whom used to play in the NRL and not anymore. But that doesn't embarrass me. That absolutely embarrasses him.
Well, you've got a cheese story as well, don't you?
I do. I met
Yeah.
Cheese one
Yeah.
night. He was just at I was just at a place having dinner, and he was there. So the old Cheese. So and I just and he was sitting at the table behind me. So I just kept making cracks about Melbourne, Queensland.
And now he's a Rabbitoh.
Yeah.
Well, not yet, but he will be.
Not yet.
All right.
Yeah. No. The
So just before we do anything else, to answer the oh my god, cheer up, Gus. Just to answer the questions, there's a lot of banter in the chat room at the moment about what's wrong with the Panthers. I mean, can we
There's
please
nothing wrong
can
with
we please just
Panthers.
remember that the Panthers were missing half their spine tonight. Scott Sorensen, their starting second rower, left the field and was ruled out with HIA 10 minutes into the game. Trent Toelau, their starting halfback, who's replacing their already out injured halfback, left the field with a knee injury. Brian To'o left with a hamstring injury. The Panthers are injury ravaged at the moment. They'll be fine. Okay? They'll be absolutely fine. It's a 27 round long competition. That's right, isn't it? 27 rounds, thereabouts. It's a long competition. We're in round 4. Okay? I don't think we need to be putting out the death march for the Panthers.
No.
Whatever. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't think so either. Okay, so what we were going to look at? We were going to look at the Panthers last year. They win.
Oh, the Bunnies were terrible in the second half. And,
No, the
and let's
Bunnies
be
are awful.
and let's be honest, if that horrible decision of no try for Moses Leota is given, completely different complexion to that final 10 minutes. Completely different.
All right. So, round 1 last year, Panthers lost.
Against?
Melbourne,
What was the score?
8-0. So it was like, not a pantsing. It was like,
No,
stupid.
that's what I said earlier about that's the last time Panthers have been held to draw, I bet.
Round 2, Panthers won. Round 3, Panthers won. Okay, so it wasn't last year.
Oh, nobody said that, but they've never lost 3 in a row. You're the one that said.
I didn't say that. Someone in the chat said.
Ah, you were what's the word? Echoing something from the chat, were you?
I was wondering. We were wondering because you were like.
I wasn't wondering
you were
because
like,
I know it's never happened.
No, you said that the Panthers had lost like
Yeah, they've
4
been
of
like-
their first games last
Yeah,
year.
they've-
They
I
won
didn't say
4 of
last
their-
year. I've said over the past
Over the
4 or 5
past,
years.
yeah.
They've been like 2 and 4.
Oh god, Panthers. Bro, if you Google that, the first thing that comes up, and it's been up for 17 minutes, is bunker blunder robs Panthers of a certain try as miracle comeback is snuffed out. I'm assuming they're saying snuffed out because those dots. So
That's hilarious.
yeah,
That's funny.
that's on Fox Sports. So bunker blunder. A
Yeah.
try since 1908. Bunker blunder robs Panthers
Oh,
of certain tries.
it was-
Miracle comeback stalls.
Yeah, it was dry. It was dry.
Ashley
every-
Klein sent it upstairs as a no try because
Every
Moses
day of the week.
Leota will score for Penrith and it's 3 in a row, Andrew Voss says. And Mark Linus agrees and they're like no try and everyone's like hang on, put that down. Hell. He squeezes out sideways. There is no separation. I know.
Every day of the week and twice on Sundays.
It's downward pressure that makes it squeeze sideways. I know I failed physics, but the force of the hand on ball that squeezes it sideways.
Exactly.
Michael in.
exactly. Oh, well, he's a smart man, McInnes.
Even
Smart
though he
man.
failed physics.
Smart man, McInnes.
Oh, God. Try every day of the week since April 20, 1908. Michael Voss, and we all agree.
Well, DJ Shaq, I would say, maybe a controversial statement, but I would say that this is another situation, much like last week. I said last week, the Panthers take more out of this game than Melbourne do. I'm saying, honestly, that this young, inexperienced Panthers squad takes more out of this game than the Rabbitohs do. The Rabbitohs did not come out in the second half at all. Wayne Bennett is going to be furious. Wayne Bennett will be furious with that second half.
He will be very upset.
The Rabbitohs got beaten in the second half. Panthers take more out of this. It's round 4, people. Round 4.
Why is no one happy, DJ Shaq? I mean, I know the Rabbitohs won, but
Oh, I
yeah,
think
obviously they
Panthers-
probably can't be happy with that
Well,
second half.
the Panthers will obviously not be happy, but I mean, if you had to choose the happier of the two teams, I'm saying Panthers.
Honestly.
Look at how tiny Jai Gray is. He's a little tank.
Very little man.
Well, he's not even a tank. He's
Pocket rocket.
yes.
RPG.
The role playing game.
Had a rocket
Oh,
or personal rocket, something.
you're talking to the Intoxigamer. I
Yeah.
think role playing game. Yes, DJ Shaq. Broncos versus Dolphins tomorrow. I've got the Dolphins. I'm not gonna lie, I've got the Dolphins winning that one.
Rocket propelled grenade.
Hear me?
I've got an RPG. I heard you. I chose to.
Got the Bronco. I just changed my mind on the fly. I've got the Dolphins winning that one.
No, I've got the Broncos to win that one, but you know.
Well, this will be the weekend that Adam Reynolds gets injured. He's due.
He's just not.
What?
No, Jinx. No.
The jinx?
Why is
We're
he
on-
jinxing the team? Chat rooms?
Well, would it be better if we just did these streams in silence, not say a word?
Jinx a player. My hair's
I'll tell you who's going absolutely amazing.
green screen weird. Makes it look
How good is Pain in the Hearts going?
good. Pain in the Hearts can keep going. Look, there was a lot of errors from the Panthers. There was a lot of crap in that first half, which they're going to address midweek. You got Cleary back next week. When's Dill Edwards back?
No idea.
No
idea.
anyone's guess?
Excuse me. He's probably a little bit longer than Cleary. Cleary
Cleary
was just a HIA.
yeah, he was just in
Edwards
HIA.
is actually injured.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, okay. I'm going to keep going. I don't know what we're doing. Is everybody hanging around? Are we going? About 2 to 3 weeks. So groin injury. Is that for Dill Edwards? Name I can't see in the chat room on Thingo. Oh, good lord. Oh, Dolphin, you live in Newcastle and you're a Queenslander. Goodness me, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Odd Popper, yes, Cleary will be back next week. So if you have a Cat 1 HIA, then yeah, you have to miss 10 days. So Cleary had that. Who was it that went out tonight? Was it Scott Sorensen? Whoever went out with the HIA Cat 1 tonight will again miss next week. So they'll leapfrog each other. Was it Scott Sorensen that went out with the Cat 1 HIA? Yeah. So, yep. Bizarre Panthers up the Blues. Absolutely. Scotty Sorensen. Yep, that's the one. So, yeah. So, 10 days. Still new protocols because there's just too many players now that are suffering the consequences of too many head knocks. So, yeah, the AFL has it too. Actually, Christian Kupkovic, good night. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, Christian enjoyed it. The Bunny supporter there.
Ah, gotcha.
Very much enjoyed that.
Ooh, Essendon got up over Port Adelaide 72-60. That was a low scoring game.
Oh, here he is. the master coach himself, Wayne Bennett.
Talking to the master analyzer.
Oh, that's a replay. I thought that was an interview that was about to happen. I was so excited.
Too.
I was so excited.
Yeah. Yeah, SNME Port.
I thought we were going to hear from the man himself, the master coach. But you should love him, right?
Who?
Wayne Bennett.
Oh, look, he's all right, I guess.
Brought a lot of success for...
Coach.
Is he really? I had no idea. Brought a lot of success for your Broncos.
A little distracted by Bex.
Who?
Bex.
Oh, David Beckham.
Slightly distracted.
David Beckham. What's going on? Has he been accused of something?
Oh, who knows? I don't know. There was 2 women on the screen. There was Victoria and some other woman. So.
Oh. The other woman.
Yeah, so we won't go down that road.
Yeah. Absolutely, Maddie Corkin. On TikTok.
I missed it.
Yeah. Missed it like I missed my glass.
Fantastic. It's a wonder any of the electronics in here work, the amount of drinks you fill.
Oh, right. I've been quite successful in keeping the main...
Oh, don't say it.
What? Oh, you're worried about... You've got this jinxing thing.
I do have a jinxing thing.
Not real, you know?
It is.
No.
100% real.
Well, if it is...
I was trying to figure out which Broncos scarf to wear tonight, and then I remember the Broncos weren't playing till tomorrow night.
No, that's not tonight.
No. Oh, I'm so far ahead of myself sometimes.
Well, you also thought, what else did you think? You got something else wrong this week, didn't you?
Is it round 5 next week?
And
I thought the Rabbitohs were playing the Roosters all day, even though I checked it like 4 times.
Yeah, you sent me a message on Facebook earlier saying, oh, I'll probably head around for the stream tonight. It should be a cracker of a game. So you're saying that when you sent that message, you thought the cracker of the game was Rabbitohs versus Roosters. And you've arrived and gone, Panthers are playing? The hell?
No, because I did check it at some point because I did my tips earlier. Jim Condon.
But the round 5 was a good one.
Evening.
The round 5
we'll
was
see you for the ones tomorrow.
Catch you later, Jim Condon. And Jim.
Yes,
Jim.
round 5.
Jim, remember.
Jim. I was on the
You
other night.
know what you need to remember.
What does he need to remember?
Never underestimate a Wayne Bennett coached team.
I don't want to check that. I want this. So what time are games kicking off tomorrow night? Okay, 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Roosters Titans at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So you'll be starting about 4:45. Yeah. I'll roll around at some point during that game probably because I finish back at 4.
So you're suggesting I need to leave my door unlocked?
Sure. So leave the door unlocked. I'll let myself in. Never underestimate a Wayne Bennett coach team. But if it's a Wayne Bennett coach team against a full strength Panthers team with Ivan Cleary, who do you never underestimate?
A Wayne Bennett coach team, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
The man's a miracle worker. Now,
absolutely, Fisher. Everyone agrees with that. It was, it was the worst no try call in the history of the 2025 season.
Absolutely. Definitely. I thought you were about to say of all time then.
You can't say of all time because I know that there's no tries that have been called where everyone's gone, what?
You know that I was so ready to shoot you down there as well.
No, it's Roosters versus Titans tomorrow, James. What T20?
Oh, the IPL's on.
Oh, the IPL.
Yeah, the IPL's on.
We were watching it the other day and they were like playing on my dad's like, are they playing on synthetic turf? Why are they hitting that ball so far? And I'm like, I have no idea.
Isn't that the objective?
The IPL. So I played baseball.
Where did that come from?
I'll log in, you dork. Oh, goodness me.
What's with the IPL?
Oh, God.
Apart from crazy amounts of money.
All right, so Dolphins versus Broncos tomorrow night is going to be a pretty good game, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
better than tonight's game.
It has the potential to not be, but see, here's the thing: the opening sort of 4 or 5 rounds is
Shut up. Oh,
the opening 4 or 5
Thank you.
rounds is no problem. The opening 4 or 5 rounds is usually very hard to predict because normally in those early rounds,
I guess for some teams,
you
though,
win
it's
one, you
always
lose
pretty...
one. You win one, you lose one. And
Unless
that's
you're
why,
Parramatta.
James, did you hear that? You got up me the other week for insulting Parramatta. What about that? That's even worse. Oh, maybe mine was pretty bad too, I suppose. Mine was up there, I suppose, in fairness. But still, that was a bad one. But these early rounds are very hard to predict. I mean, this is the time for upsets. This is the time for teams to win some and lose some. So, yeah, look, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins win. Really wouldn't.
These Raiders, Tigers, Broncos, top 4. Wow. The team top 4 if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I love the alternative, alternate universe as well. Yeah, look, we're 4 rounds in. There's been a lot of.
There's no games on at the moment. Fair odd pop it. So maybe that's why. Replay.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, it's like tonight's is over.
Oh wait, are you talking about NRL or IPL?
Maybe IPL.
I don't know.
Oh, there is. Yeah, I don't think there is a game on tonight.
JJ, Hammer, Cobbo, Walsh, Sarko. For anytime try scorer, JJ? Yeah, look,
I'd be assuming so. I wouldn't have Walsh.
I wouldn't put Walsh in there. Took the words right out of my mouth.
The Uso Bracey says Ashley Klein played good tonight.
No, he didn't. He played
Well, he played good for the Bunnies. Now, look, as I said, I hate to bring the game into... Wait, God. I hate to bring the game into disrepute, but there were some odd calls tonight. That's me playing it safe. Me playing it safe is there were some odd calls tonight. Let's just leave it at that.
Odd calls. I'm probably going to watch that game. Stream it. Words.
Watch seem pretty specific to me.
But watch. Anyway. I'm going to watch it. Am I going to watch it and stream it or just watch it?
Well, he's asking if you're going to watch it.
Why? That's what I said.
If he was asking if you're going to watch it and stream it, he would have said watch it and stream it.
Playing the Bulldogs. They're playing Manly. Start. So AFL. Okay. Fine, and I'll be at the Cats game on flashes that one.
I think she passed the test.
I'm streaming tomorrow night, but not on Saturdays. So there you go. You can have your...
We can have our boys' night.
I wasn't going to go that far.
Sorry, too. all the ladies in the chat room. See, I told you he was testing. He passed. Sorry to all the ladies in the chat room.
Yeah. So, yeah, Uso Bracey, yes, that Leota try was It was a try. It was a try.
100% it was a try. And it was a game changer.
Way to stuff his stats up, Ashley Klein. My God.
I mean, basically, at the end of the day, look,
James, I really...
At the end of the day, let's be honest. Panthers... I go back to the old Richie McCaw. Richie McCaw, whenever the All Blacks would get blatantly robbed by the referee in games, in the post-match interviews, he never blamed the referee. He just said, look, we need to be better at not putting ourselves in situations where a referee's call decides the game.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
The Panthers did not help themselves tonight.
No.
They should never have been in a situation where that Moses Leota call decided the game. But for us as spectators, us as viewers, we're allowed to come out and say, well, that changed the course of the entire remainder of the match.
What I love though is that the Panthers don't drop their head. Like
No.
if that was against
they
the
kept
Broncos,
fighting.
and I'm going to use the Broncos as a perfect example, happened against them. And they just drop their heads.
Yeah.
And then they let in 6 more tries and lose in a landslide. Like their comeback just absolutely out off of the back of something like that. Panthers, they're just doggedly going at it. Like they're not gonna let it drop. So
and it's what I kept talking about throughout the course of the game. At no point in that game, until maybe like 5 minutes to go, did the Panthers think that they had lost that match. No point. And you could just tell. You could tell in the body language. You could tell in the enthusiasm of the play. At no point, maybe until the last few minutes, Panthers think we've lost this game. And that's just, I mean, that is just a championship mentality. And people were complaining in the TikTok chat, especially about how the commentators on TV were still banging on about the Panthers, even though they were so far behind. Well, that's the reason why. That championship mentality, you can just tell from the body language and the momentum of a game. This team hasn't given up. This team still believes they're in the fight. And they would have been. They would have been. It ended up being, they were gone at halftime. And it ended up being a 10-point difference. Should have been closer if that try is awarded.
4 points.
So
points because right next.
I mean, you've got to give the devil.
It might have even been a comeback win.
Give the devil his dues.
On another comeback win.
That's the saying, isn't it? Devil is.
Asher in TikTok has asked who to go for. I am a Broncos supporter. Dan is a Sharks supporter. So saw that pop up in between Dolphin and Bizza.
Yeah, they're having
a little bit of fun in there, which is amusing. You need some team logos and super stickers.
I need answers on that. I need an answer as my Dolphin is a bunny. Probably because the Dolphins hit this.
He lives in. Wait, did you say you were in Newcastle for a Dolphin?
Dolphins are awful this year, so why not go for the bunnies?
I did see something about Dolphin or Indian totem pole. I saw that high up in the chat, probably when I was recounting my really racist. Not really racist.
No, not at all. Could be mistaken for if you overheard.
You overheard. Yes, you're from Newey, so do you go for Newcastle?
Well, that's funny because that's where.
Because you said you were a Queens. You go for Queensland though. Makes zero sense to me whatsoever. So.
Okay, Little Miss New South Wales that goes for the Blues. I mean, Broncos.
Well, exactly.
Yeah. Little Miss New South Wales that goes for the Broncos.
Well, I go for Broncos.
Well, probably because they're full of. You've got a reason now. Payne Haas, Katoni Staggs, Adam Reynolds, Madge Maguire.
All three of
Blues.
them. All three of them, and one, winning series. But okay. I go for New South Wales because I'm from New South Wales. I go for the Broncos because the year that we moved up here was the year the Broncos started.
That's more goddamn Blues influence in the Broncos than there's ever been before, isn't it?
No.
Yes.
Oh, we have Mick DeVere.
Of course it is. The Broncos have never had this much Blues.
Love
you would know that as.
I love Mick DeVere. All right.
I mean, can you point out a year where the Broncos have had more Blues influence? Current.
It doesn't mean that I go for New South Wales because of that. Oh God!
I'm raising a point.
Newey pretty shit with Ponga, to be honest, Dolphin.
Have the Broncos had more Blues influence than currently? It's a different talking point.
You're lucky there's a lot of ponds between you and me, odd poppet.
Okay, we're not going to talk about it.
What?
Have the Broncos ever had more of a Blues influence than right now? You said you can't think of it.
Yeah, I can't think of it. That's it. We talked about it. Oh. Am I supposed to try and remember all the times?
Well, you said that there would be.
Because the Broncos have always got obviously Queensland influence.
Queensland, but that's not what we're talking about. Blues
Fine,
influence.
I'll get on to the Googles.
Thank you.
All you wanted me to do. Broncos New South Wales. Okay. Brendan Piakura.
Yeah, that's current.
Said
No. I said now, clearly current. We're talking about the past.
92 power. Where did he go this year? Past. Gordon
Is he
Tallis
still
wasn't
at
a
the
Queen
Broncos?
on a New Welshman. What are you doing to me, Google?
That's horrible. Okay,
Maybe it was Randall.
we're not going to get any answers out of that.
We're not getting any answers out of Google. I've hit back and I've gone back to RPG Rocket.
How can it possibly have Gordon Tallis as a
This Broncos represent Edinburgh. And really long list of Queensland Maroons. New South Wales Blues. Okay, so
right,
we're looking for
Broncos-
3 or more, right?
Broncos Blues representative from one season?
Well, currently, last year.
Well, I know
we
currently. We know currently.
Listen to me. Last year, we only had one. Payne Haas was the only one last year. They don't have corn on the Cobbo
No.
listed. Not Cobbo,
No, but he
what's
plays
his
with
name?
Queensland. Tony Staggs. Yeah,
Tony
but
Staggs.
because he didn't get picked, but he got picked here before. Who's this
No,
over
he
here?
didn't.
Who's this over here? Send us a rose. Roses. Thank you very much for the 2 roses
Who sent us roses? Where
on
are they?
TikTok.
Oh, I can't read that name.
No,
It's
I
in-
can't read
it's
it
in the-
either. It's in a weird font. In a really weird font.
A-Y-E?
Oh,
Aya?
hey.
Aya? Aya?
Hey. Oh, it's Fonzie. Happy days. Well, Jesus Christ.
Well, according
Aging.
to in 2023.
Aging ourselves. Well, aging myself.
In 2. Chris John.
But
Chris
basically, it's.
Johnston, Lazarus,
Oh, yeah, Lazo.
Deer Payne. 22 Payne Haas Stags. Stags didn't get picked. He did it
Okay,
in
but
2024.
yeah, he's part of the current
So,
squad and he's
if-
blue.
In 2025, he gets picked. Adam Reynolds isn't listed either.
No, because he hasn't been picked for years. But I'm not
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about.
true.
Yeah, I'm talking about have they been picked this year? I'm talking about are they a blue? There's a huge blues on this current squad.
Who was Mick DeVere? You know. How good was Mick DeVere? Oh, was I breaking up? Is that because I was probably
You were facing.
I was yelling
yeah.
at Dan as opposed to yelling at the chat room. So
Yes.
yeah, Dolphin, Queensland, 0-3 this year.
I don't think that's what he said.
No, I don't think that's what he
You-
said
you-
either, and I don't think that's
you're-
going to happen either because
you're taking your interpretation of that. and
we
running with
lost. We lost Madge. We've lost the series.
it. Oh. Jesus.
We've been saying that
No.
since Madge went to the Broncos.
No, you've been saying that.
So have you.
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, yeah, absolutely.
No.
What, you think we're going to win the series with Laurie Daly?
No.
So
But
we've
it's got
lost
nothing to do-
Madge,
It's got nothing
we've
to do
lost
with
the
Madge
series.
leaving. It's got everything to do with Laurie Daly.
which
we could-
is
we could-
Madge leaving.
We could lose Madge and be replaced with an actual coach. So the point is not Madge leaving, it's Laurie Daly coming in. We could lose Madge and somebody good could come in.
No, you're crack.
Yes, you are. You absolutely are.
Ahoy, Odd Poppet. Good evening.
I mean, can we throw it
Good
out to the
morning.
chat room and just say
we
how much sense that actually made? It's not about Madge leaving, it's about who's coming in. Madge could leave and a good coach could come in and we wouldn't be talking about
Well, like
3-0
Bellamy?
Queensland. No.
So
I don't
who's a
think
good
Bellamy's up
coach?
for it. Ooh, who would I have gone for?
Odd Poppet. Thank you.
Oh, I'd pop it. Thank you so much, mate.
We're going to argue about New South Wales and coaches now until the
Oh,
dawn
yeah,
of,
no,
until
we're
the
not.
end of time.
No, we're not going to
or
argue
until at least
about it.
game 1.
I just don't understand what's so difficult about the differential of Madge leaving versus somebody shit coming in. We could have somebody good come in. Who would it be, though? There's a few options out there.
Can you see the TikTok chat? Someone's
No.
asking you a question.
No,
No,
I
Dan,
can't.
he's the TikTok chat's kind of tiny for him.
It's tiny for all of us.
So Yeah.
Yeah, very, very.
I don't know who they would pick. I don't know who they would pick for New South Wales.
I wouldn't have picked Laurie Daly. Is all I'm gonna say. Absolutely wouldn't have picked to coach.
Maybe.
Yeah.
McInnes, maybe.
Well, I mean, obviously, I've done videos on it past on the YouTube channel. I wouldn't say no to Tuvi. Probably not interested.
Probably.
I actually did a video on it. I actually did a video on it. How good would it be?
The Karate Kid.
Actually cool would it be? Jeff Tuvey versus Alan Langer.
Pick Chad Townsend. He can also play at the same time.
No, he can't. He really can't.
Chad Townsend can do one thing at a time, and it's probably not play football.
The only time that I had Chad anywhere near a Blues jersey was in 2016, but looking back on that, he was probably made to look better than he actually is by those around him. Jimmy Maloney, McInnes, etc., etc. Maloney's a bloody magnet.
M has asked you about this rugby.
Magnet. I think that's probably Matty Colkin.
Matty Colkin, is that you?
Matty Colkin keeps trying to ask me for a schedule that I just can't give.
What games?
I can't do everything. I can't promise anything. I can't do everything. I mean, I love you, Matty, and I appreciate your ongoing support, but I just don't know from day to day. And I understand that it is a big problem because consistency is king in this digital world, this digital realm. But I just can't make promises that I ultimately can't keep. I don't know. I think the rugby league games, honestly, this weekend are a tad better on paper anyway than the Super Rugby games, if that helps any.
This was a really roundabout way of saying probably.
But again,
which sucks.
But again, it's probably. It's probably. I don't know.
It is. Yeah. He's a one-man channel. Well, we're a one-room channel at the moment. I don't know if you can how there's ESPN 1 and ESPN 2.
Yeah.
Can we do Wasted World of Sports
Not on TikTok.
2?
Well, I mean, we could.
I mean, you could basically just set up another account and call it Wasted World of Sports
exactly.
2 and live stream.
Exactly.
Like,
on YouTube, we can have as many concurrent live streams as we want.
There you go.
On TikTok, though, and other platforms, it's slightly different. YouTube is way ahead of the game with that. Like, we could.
I'm actually not confident enough, in case you've never noticed. Shut up, James.
We could easily have. We could easily have. Excuse me. We could easily have like multiple sports live at the same time on YouTube, but it would be YouTube only. So. Play the theme song, dance, says Matty Colkin. Well, that is something I can definitely do for you, sir.
You're keeping me up.
And it seems like with that, might be a good out.
That might be a good out.
Matty Colkin asking for the theme song.
Neon Sauce? F2.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right.
I did a very brief video on it. I said Jeff Turvey to coach New South Wales and Alan Langer to coach Queensland. What a clash it would be.
What a clash. Well,
that video is on you.
That
video is actually
Alan
on YouTube.
Langer will never be a coach because it means he can't be running around on the field being a trainer.
Oh, he could be.
Jeff Tuvey asked your mum out in the 90s. Did she say yes? Did she say yes, Neon Sauce? Are we talking to the spawn of Jeff Tuvey right now?
Jeff Tuvey in the 90s. Little stud.
My dad hated Jeff Tuvey. No, she was with your dad. Okay. All right. My dad is a Balmain boy at heart, so he hates Jeff Tuvey. But I think he was the player that everybody loved to hate.
You can't hate Jeff. You can't hate Tubes. If you hate Tubes, there's got to be an investigation.
Well,
anyway.
You can investigate Dad.
Anyway.
So. Oh, there he is. You finally figured out the YouTube chat, just as we're about to go.
Well, we don't have to. Have you found a friend? Who have we got?
I can talk to him on Facebook.
We don't have to be live on YouTube to have this conversation.
We don't have to be live on YouTube. But Ross, Ahoy!
Ross the Boss Gonzalez.
Oh, Bizzer and Dolphin is going at it.
Oh yeah, they're loving it.
Worst supporters, the doggies. Have you met Melbourne supporter fans? Like, holy.
Good Lord, have you met Broncos supporters? Jeez, come on.
Am I like the exception to that rule?
No.
Thanks.
you're the reason the rule exists.
I am not.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
All right. I think we are going to bounce though.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll be home, go to bed, rest my injury. All right.
And
tomorrow evening, we're back on.
poor Matty Colkin will play the theme song.
We will. 5 p.m. Queensland time for tomorrow evening. Who's playing again? Parramatta versus the Roosters?
No. Not even close.
That's why I said it. At least I got one right. Roosters. I should have said something completely different. Roosters versus the Titans tomorrow night. All right. Manly. Neon Sauce. I can agree with that. All right, we're out.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports,
Yes.
where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and tank pants last from the kickoff to the final whistle blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted road sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques. Just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a roll, from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our steins. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer.